Hello, everybody. Oh, my avatar looks so serious. There we go. That's better. Hello, welcome. Nice to see you all. Here we go. Sorry for being like a full hour late this time. I was doing some cooking for a Christmas thing tomorrow that I knew I wasn't gonna have time to cook tomorrow, but but it took longer than I thought. I once again underestimated how long it takes me to cook stuff. Oh, but it's great to see you all. Thanks for joining. Hi. Yeah, every time I think like, oh, I have plenty of time to make this, and nope, oops, that took longer than I expected. I made a corn casserole and a like a butter bar dessert thing that I haven't made before, but it smells really good, so so I hope that turns out well. Cooking should take less time thanks to lot of physics. Yeah, you know, if I turn the oven up to like 1,000 degrees, everything should cook in like 2 seconds, right? That's how it works. That's how it works. It's surely not a fire hazard or a way to make burnt raw food. But yeah, I found the butter bar recipe on Tumblr and I've been meaning to make it for a while. 1,000-degree knife as I cut food to make it cook while I prep. Just use it to slice your bread and instant toast. Instant toast. You don't have to use a toaster. Who needs a toaster? Just heat up that knife till it's glowing white hot and you're good to go. Oh, but yeah, I did say that we would start with Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff this time. So yeah, start with that. God, I always forget where I left off on Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Number 41. Thank you. 41. Here we go. It's time to get ripped. Yeah, you lift those weights. Fucking incredible. Oh, this is giving, oh god, I once again forgot to open my cheat sheet. Every time, he's ripped. Here we go. At least I remembered where I have it this time. Yeah, the this whole thing is giving God, what's the name of the horse guy? Equius. It's giving Equius vibes. Getting super ripped and buff. But he's already maximum buff, so he wouldn't need to to do this. Maybe he's helping someone else become buff. Maybe that's what this is predicting, because as we know, all Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff comics are prophecies for Homestuck. Never skip 15 pack day. Oh my god. Yeah, look at those abs. Beautiful. Surely not overdoing it at all. It looks like he's like forcibly molding his torso to look like this. Maybe they are, but you'll never know. You'll never know if it's a prophecy until it's already come to pass. And the rump. Oh, such a beautiful rump. What a beautiful body. So disproportionate. Oh my god. Thank you, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Oh my god. Yeah, and Roxy has the the wizard journal that we were going to greatly enjoy. It already looks fantastic. We did a little bit of it, but it was longer than we had time for last time. But yeah, now we can fully enjoy this to the max. This beautiful, beautiful wizard fic. I think you were supposed to just tackle him, Beatrix said, looking all kinds of put off. Wizardry Herbert reached down to the body of the fictional camper he just shot and picked up the flag. Same difference. Oh, yes, music. I also love that it keeps saying like oh, the fictional camper. I mean, yeah, that's kind of a given. That's just so funny. Oh, oh, that's why. That's why I'm having trouble. No, I want to allow autoplay for this. Yes, there we go. That should help. There we go. Is it? This is some lame magical version of Capture the Flag. The book wanted me to capture the flag from him. The flag has now been captured. Anyway, he's just a kind of brainless puppet. Then what are we? She asked. I don't know. Brainless puppets who spent a few years in the real world, kind of like everyone else, I suppose. Geez, that's cynical. Anyway, you're the one who said we should let the story play out the way it's supposed to. I'm just pointing out your own rules. Herbert made a dismissive gesture with his smoking gun. These bugs were starting to get on my nerves. We're making progress anyway, see? Listen to that. Russet's scene is coming up. If I remember right, this is the one that introduces his recurring love interest. Also, I guess the chief bad guy, I mean, sorta. She listened. There's yelling through the woods. It was coming closer. Help! Help! Me, where are you? Oh, music's allowed? Okay, yeah, let's lower that a bit. Here. Hopefully that's better. Help! Help! Me! Where are you? The sudden switching of font. The three Serpentnook scoundrels flew through the woods on their magic flying wooden horses. They were chasing poor Russet. Russet held onto the Fort Crown's Nest flag for dear life. He was a little scared, but mostly brave, not afraid of those Serpentnook cowards. They caught up with him, and then they knocked him down. His wand flew way out of reach. Hey, Clove, not so tough are you without your fancy wand? He was one of the Serpentnook boys, and he sounded quite brash. Another one said, You think you're so hot with all your charm and good looks? Well, let's do something about that pretty face. Ha ha ha. Then they started beating him up. Herbert, ow, will you do something? Ow, son of a, this can't be right. Herbert aimed carefully with his Beretta at the head of Russet's assailant. He was way serious and stone cold about it. He was not going to miss. Bang! He missed. Beatrix was grabbing his arm, redirecting his aim. Herbert, you have to stop! Why, Beatrix? Oh, why, Beatrix? He said with a super sly smile. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were taking some enjoyment from watching your dear pal Russet smackdown. What? No. She didn't let go of his arm, but he wouldn't quit his douchey smile. She went on, You can't just keep offing fictional characters. It's, I don't know, irresponsible? Yeah. Besides, you know this scene is supposed to play out like this. Russet is supposed to get rescued. How is he supposed to get rescued if the bullies are dead? You can't just go around changing things. I guess you're right. Herbert holstered his gun, admiring a few more choice sucker punches to Russet's midriff. Oof, that one'll leave a mark. Beatrix regained her calm. So, who's this guy that's supposed to save him? She asked. You say he's the villain? Here he comes now. A mysterious and alluring voice came out of nowhere. Go easy on him, fellas. Leave this one to me. It was so brash and arrogant. Just the sound of him made you mad. The boys stepped aside. The leader of Serpentnook came forward. Russet was bruised and sore. Russet opened his eyes and saw someone so handsome. He had never seen a boy so intriguing and beautiful before. He had black hair and glasses and about 100 merit badges. Beatrix squinted at the Serpentine boy. She didn't know why she couldn't see it coming. Grant? The boy stooped down and gave Russet his hand to take. He said, I'm afraid I have to take your flag from you. You see, it belongs to me in Fort Serpentine. However, Russet was very intrigued. I will decide not to take your flag if you promise me a favor later on from now. A favor? Russet said, but he was barely listening. The resemblance to his real-life friend was uncanny. He was sure it was him. But here in this dumb prison, he was no more than a soulless mannequin dreamt up to recite insipid horseshit. You'll have to promise me that when the time comes, you will betray your friends and help me, he said arrogantly. Russet was outraged by this, and yet he couldn't help but feel strongly drawn toward this magnificent, handsome boy. Russet said defiantly, actually he said it like a zombie, never, I'll never betray my friends. I should have known. You are truly loyal to your friends, as I expected as much. What is your name? Russet, he whispered. Pleased to meet you, Russet, even if you are the enemy. Allow me to introduce myself. The guy paused to remove his glasses and polish them on his sash. It came off as a seriously dramatic gesture, just as intended and also as explicitly stated in the text. My name is Slyness. Slyness Marlevort. Oh my god. I love this. Love the metafictional story that's going on here. The characters are making such a difference between fictional and real life. Is this like an isekai story? Or did we get just plopped into the middle of an isekai here? Roxy, jump ahead a little. Okay. Sports. Just, oh my god, just immediately standing out. Sports. Kinda, I think. Yeah, probably. Herbert and Beatrix were dressed in fanciful athletic gear. That's what kids wear when they're about to embark on a journey to compete in some irrational magic sports. Herbert had tucked under his arm a big stitched-up leather ball with golden springs poking out of it for no good goddamn reason. It was called a skabump. Beatrix had propped on her shoulder this funnel thing to be worn as a glove called a gimmage horn, a crucial appendage for any Drudsill scooper worth her salt. They'd been selected probably for some valorous deeds they did to represent Fort Crown's Nest in this highly whimsical sports event. Russet was there too, but he didn't get chosen to play in the sports due to some poorly explained stuff that no reasonable person could possibly care about, even if offered loads of cash. He was mainly jacked into the scene to wave goodbye and wish them luck, which he begrudgingly did. He also put in some time dodging questions and averting eye contact from his friends. He was being a champion at that. Russet, answer me, Beatrix demanded. Why the heck didn't you tell us? Or tell Grant, for that matter? Herbert wasn't paying much attention, so Russet was moody and cryptic and didn't tell people some stuff. What a bombshell! He worried at one of the springs poking out of his redonkulous ball. It made a sproinging noise like a mouth harp and broke off. He wondered if the springs served any actual purpose. The springs did not serve any actual purpose. How could you keep something like that from everyone that you knew all along? I just wanted what was best for Grant, he finally said. She had tons of questions but couldn't settle on the next one to ask. She wasn't about to let good body language go to waste, so she did kind of what mimes do when they don't like something you said. How long did he know Grant was from this dogshit wizard fic? How did he escape in the first place? Was it really his spell that sealed them here? How long had he been planning this? She guessed that would explain why he had an absurdly obvious pseudonym. Grant Anonama? Yeah, like that's a real name. Great job, bro. Or should she say Slyness? She wondered if his bogus name wasn't an anagram for something, like a clue dangled under their noses. Magic bad guys do love their anagrams. They're just so damn clever, and when you finally figure them out, it's like, whoa, instant mindfuck. He is quite a troubled person, you know, B. Herbert looked up from his skabump. Well, if Russet thinks so, then... She gave up on the interrogation. When you're dealt a shit sandwich, why go to war over who baked the bread? Russet could stuff his dumb secrets in a sack for all she cared. What did she ever see in this moping tool? She never thought she would long for the times before they met, the old questing days before all this started. She was never exactly psyched to watch Herbert assault a crazy old wizard with a pistol, but now... Okay, she wasn't saying she wanted to see any more wizards get shot. She just meant she would trade all the badges in the world to go back to when things were simpler. It was time to go. The narrative's invisible conductor let them know with the arrival of a carriage. It was drawn by 2 floating, perfectly immobile wooden horses. Herbert read this thing 100 times, but still couldn't understand the author's fascination with flying, rigid wooden horses. Herbert held open the door with a bow and gestured her in with ironic chivalry. The text didn't let it go unsaid. That was meant as a big fuck you to Russet, thus keeping their rivalry brewing. But in truth, neither dude was feeling it at this time. Beatrix got in and they were off. Rigid horses, carriage and all, into the sky. They turned around in their seats and waved to Russet below because a poorly written sentence said they were supposed to. Beatrix smacked her forehead. "Not an anagram," she quoted from her brain. "What?" he asked. "That fucker!" Oh my god. Oh, to make his name an anagram for not an anagram. Oh god, that's hilarious. I love that. Skip to the end. Okay. Herbert took a swipe at the clumsy yet elusive skubump. The orb ducked under his arm and shambled on its way like a husky beetle with some stuff to do over there. The crowd of almost people roared generically at the almost snatch. The maneuver, if successful, would have locked the score at Queen 6 Love, which really would have been just, wow, something else. Possibly exciting? Herbert still didn't quite understand the rules for the game, and judging by the antics of all the other boobs on their floating wooden horses, the author didn't either. Herbert struggled to turn his horse around to pursue the skabump, but his mount of rigid lumber was unresponsive. As much as he reminded himself, he just couldn't get used to the fact that the story was in control of the horse. Dead ahead was the League's elite Drudzel Scooper, was fussing with the laces on her gibbage horn while her horse idled. She looked up. "Herbert, watch where you're going!" "I can't. I think the book wants us to crash." Beatrix thought about it. She almost kicked the sides of her inert stallion to prod it along, but caught herself. "Do we really have to?" Herbert shrugged. Another solid half-minute of awkward horse advancement went by before the creaking oaken collision. Herbert tumbled through the air and hit the grass pitch hard on his back. Beatrix landed on top of him. They found each other face to face. "Is she serious with this?" she asked, regarding the hella subtle way the author decided to craft this situation. It was like poetry in motion, plus hornces. I'm afraid so. I think the story is building romantic tension between us. It is? It was not a question, but a statement of major concern. Yes, it is establishing the groundwork for romance between our characters. It's some sort of one token heterosexual romance in the book. We probably just have to write it out. Beatrix didn't know what the feeling of color red wash, but she could swear the feeling was creeping onto her face. Don't write while drunk, you Lucy Dumbo. All your notes look like that. God, this is peak fiction. Oh my god. Honestly though, this feels kind of like a horror story. Like, people trapped in a fictional world where they have no control over what happens to them or their actions. Or their feelings, apparently, at the end there. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe don't write whilst drunk. Probably not a great idea, Roxy. You decide to take your own advice. You'll just wait a few hours to sober up before continuing your hero's metatextual adventures through an even crappier wizard fic than your own, which you yourself wrote anyway. Contrary to what your loyal readership of Zero may believe, being impaired is not actually constructive to the process of engineering awful prose. Well, looks like your alien pal wants to say hi anyway. Might as well pass the time chatting with her. Your home suddenly loses power due to the storm, which makes no sense. All devices in your house are powered by the portable green hubs you stole from the lab. That's weird. Your laptop continues to run on battery power regardless. Answer you. Hold on, I gotta get a drink of water. But hey, glad we're hearing from Calliope here. Hey, you! Or, well, you know, Calliope's device at least. But Caliborn has her device now, so not actually Calliope. I got so excited there for a second before I remembered. Hey, you. Thanks God you just cheered me. You saved me from myself from making more rude crimes against literature. Do you, see how I mean? Yeah, Calliope? What gives? Wait, how do I know your name? I don't remember you telling it to me, but somehow I know. It's Calliope. Say something! Man, I'm drunk enough without having to solve your dot puzzles. Am I even drunk? Actually, I don't think so. What did I think I was? What's happening here? Calliope, talk to me! Dream bubble. I think you're in a dream bubble. Uh-huh. What was that? Thought I heard something. Look out window. Is there something out there? How is that possible? When the window has no power. Ooh. What the fuck is that? It is like a Technicolor dream crack in the spooky void. And what is that? Hello? Is it? Could it be? Oh my god, it's Twinkly Herbert! Oh, what a pal! Coming to see me from infinite nowhere. Say hello! Twinkly Herb, I didn't expect to find you here. Actually, where do I know you from? Ugh, this is driving me crazy. When did we meet? Oh god, I love Serenity. I'm glad that our little lightning bug friend is still showing up. Serenity or Herbert. This is driving me crazy. When did we meet? Cantley, goddammit, can't you see I'm catching up with a good friend? If you want to join the conversation, feel free to start speaking in something other than a load of dots. Oh, shush. Sorry, I had no idea you were saying shush, but okay, I'll be quiet. Oh yeah, there is a, Morse decoder. Okay, so let's do this. Oh. Huh, oh. Come on, mouse, let me copy. Thank you! No probs. I also got no idea why I can suddenly understand Morse code, which you're all butt blinking at me through Twinkly? I don't get it. Okay. Let's see here. The short answer is you are having a dream. Okay. There will be plenty of time to talk soon, but let's please keep a low profile for now. Okay, so is this Calliope talking through Serenity, or is this... Guess we'll find out. Okay, fair enough. This is a dream. Now should kind of starts making sense. Your soul is like presenting itself to my subconscious in the form of Twinkly Herbert. Seems so. We get to see Calliope anyways. Oh, that makes me so happy. I missed her. Or maybe her soul was always in Twinkly, or... Oh man, theories are hard. I'm being an embarrassment to science here. So, whoops. Oh my god, don't mistake my dots for letters K, Callie Twinkly. But, what exactly are we being quiet for? Oh, come on, let me select. So my brother doesn't hear us. Oh no, you mean he's here already? Yes. Oh. He's passing nearby while doing damage to the furthest ring. Oh, come on, let me select. He's following a large party of ghosts in hopes they will lead him to me. His intent is to destroy my soul. Aw, dang. Well, don't worry, Kelly. I won't let your bow kill your soul. You're very sweet. I missed you, Roxy. Aww. But there's not much you can do at the moment, other than remain discreet. Okay. Let's continue this elsewhere. Follow me. Okay, where are we going? Hey, wait for me! The fuck? What happened to my house? Some stuff is different. I don't remember this. Kelly, do you know what's going on? And her clothes changed. I think that's what Mama Lalonde was wearing. Rose's mom, I mean. The fuck? What happened to my house? Some stuff is different. I don't remember this. Kelly, do you know what's going on? No. But let's keep going. And what am I even wearing? What are these clothes? Oh, come on, let me select. Let me select the text. Oh wait, no. I didn't copy it correctly. Boo, okay. Now we got it. It appears to be the outfit of a fashionable science woman. Oh yeah, like a sexy science lady suit. That's pretty cool, I guess. Hello, and what do we have here? Oh my god. Oh my god, that wizard! Heck yes, she's so perfect! Kelly, check him out! That ain't even a painting. It's so shitty. Did someone like grab a random ass low res wallpaper off the internet of a jolly wizard doing what appears to be the world's dumbest spell? That's saved at low quality and then just like printed it way too huge. It's not even scaled proportionally. It's stretched extra wide to fit this expensive as fuck frame. Is that shit like literal solid gold? I can't even deal. Whoever did this was a wonderful genius. Yes, but we have to go. Yeah, I'm coming. Sheesh, Kelly. You gotta stop and sniff some roses now and then. By which I mean ogle some garish wall wizards. Such are the simple joys of life. Anyway, in conclusion and in summary, down wizard! Oh, she's so happy with her alternate self's taste. Boys, more choice zerds! Don't worry, I won't stand around fangirling over these ones. Well, maybe for a second. Oh, look at that one! Dude means business with his resplendent beam of pure white superstition. Hey, wait, you're getting away from me. Hey? Then hurry up. Hold on, what was that? Kelly, hang on. Is there someone else in here? Ooh. Is it gonna be her alternate self? Oh, okay, that's worse. That's right, I forgot she was teleported to the Candesis. Oh no. Calliope, wait! Calliope, what was that? No, Calliope, was that? It was. This way! Oh dear. Is she here? Is the Batter Witch here in my house? Oh. Remember, you're only dreaming. Oh, maybe there's some reality to this. All that you see is coming from your memories and subconscious. Okay, I will keep telling myself that. It's only a dream. It's only a dream. My dream nerves are a wreck. I wonder if my dream house has any dream booze. No, bad dream, Roxy. Must not fall off the dream wagon. Shh. Okay, here we go. Through here. Okay, after you. We'll have more privacy here. More privacy? You mean in the observatory? Not exactly. Oh. It's the logo! It's the Homestuck! Oh, wow. Truman Show. Would you believe I've never seen the Truman Show? I keep thinking, man, I should watch that. It seems like what I know of it, like it seems like exactly like the kind of movie that I would enjoy, and yet I've never seen it. You seen it recently? Nice. Maybe I'll have to make that the movie I watch for the holidays. No. And down we go, down the spiral. Okay. Closer and closer. Oh, hello? 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 It's our friend Calliope! Calliope? That you? Yes, it is! It is I! Holy shit! The most pious and reverential of shits! Turn in a church, Kelly! You startled me! Sorry. But yeah, so, hey, nice to finally meet you. You're pretty. So, when you said you weren't good looking, it turns out that was a bunch of baloney? No, Roxy, I'm afraid it was not a helping of your delicious earth baloney. Aw, don't say that. Also, you said you were a cherub, but if I'm not mistaken, you appear to be a troll, unless cherubs actually look like trolls? Alas, we do not. This is not my true appearance. I've taken the form of my troll Sona. I wanted to look more presentable for our meetup. Unfortunately, my true visage would likely repulse or frighten you. That's not the first impression I would like to make. Girl, please. Trust me, there's nothing you could look like that would make me scared of you or grossed out. I'm your friend, and I know you're nice inside no matter what, so could I see the real you? That's so nice of you to say. I can't believe that a lovely person like you would be able to stop herself from recoiling at the sight of my monstrous face. But it's out of the question. I'm much more comfortable appearing to you this way. Really, it has more to do with my own dissatisfaction with the way I look than any lack of trust in your character. You understand, don't you? Her troll Sona is so cute. It is. It is. Yes. It's okay, Callie. You can keep on being a cute troll. I'm just happy to see you. Likewise. I wish it could be under better circumstances, though. We may not have much time here. Where is here exactly? Am I still dreaming? Yes. I've led you to a dream bubble of my own design. My imagination and thoughts dictate what you see here. As I told you earlier, my brother is hunting for me, so I've created a little sanctuary in space to stay hidden from him. That's why I couldn't speak to you earlier. Not out loud, at least. He's highly sensitive to my presence, so it's very easy for me to get his attention if I'm not careful. But as long as we stand in the center of this vortex, we may speak as loudly as we like. No information can escape this dark pocket so long as I maintain it. And seeing as you are a hero of Void, you make an ideal guest to bring home for one who wishes to remain hidden. Though I will say the fact that you're my best friend is a lovely bonus. Best bonus! For real though, it's so nice to finally see you no matter what you make yourself look like. I've wanted to tell you all about what's been going on with me and my friends since we got together. It's been so fun hanging with them, even in spite of, let's be frank, some truly select teen drama. See how I'm kissing my two pinched fingers here? Mwah. It was like that. The embarrassing shenanigans have been sumptuous and come highly recommended. But no, really, it's been great. And after some time IRL with them, it started to feel weird to think we were ever even apart. Yet, sadly, it was not complete because the moment I met them all was also the moment I totally lost touch with my other cool BFFC from the webs. I tried calling and calling your name, but you never answered. I know. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. I know you'd have answered if you could have. I guess maybe you hid yourself so deep in this dream I couldn't wake you. Damn, this must have sucked spending all this time here hiding from your asshole brother. Like, I know he's a dick. I talked to him enough times to get that, but why is he trying to kill you so bad? He's not trying to kill me. He's already succeeded at that. Oh, this looks so cool! This looks so cool! That's so pretty! Okay. On the day he found a way to kill my dream self, I was done for. Though, to be honest, I doubt I'd have fared much better regardless. I think his half was always meant to predominate. My will was simply not strong enough to overcome his. You know as well as I how stubborn he is. I don't think he's ever even had a smidgen of doubt in his thoughts or remorse for his deeds, whereas I was always plagued by such feelings. On some level, I always knew he would win. But I fooled myself. I thought I could overcome his ego by looking beyond his negative qualities, staying optimistic and working together with him in a game to accomplish something extraordinary. And that in doing so, perhaps I could begin to help him change, to teach him to evolve beyond his hateful nature. And as he changed for the better, slowly but surely, he would become more like myself. That's how I thought I could predominate. It was how I was going to win. And really, if he grew closer to me in that way, by learning kindness and compassion, we both would have won. My predomination would not have meant his absolute death, but our true union. But sadly, I underestimated how consumed he was with the need to destroy me. Now he is completely obsessed with finding my soul and wiping me out for good, even if it means tearing apart the reality that surrounds us. He will never feel he's won until all traces of me are gone. Yeah, and I think it was the hussy insert that said to Caliborn that he had like screwed his own development by killing her too early. And like rushed his own development, and now he was gonna be like stuck without being fully matured. Hearing all that just makes me so unreasonably mad. Fuck that shit, Lord. I feel so bad knowing you died and there wasn't anything I could do, no matter how much I said your name. Don't fret. You did all you could. Isn't there some way we could bring you back? Some baller fucking magic or a bomb-ass fairy spell? I mean, we could find an answer in, like, for instance, ye enchantment is? Very unlikely. Dang it. Okay then, if I can't do that, then I guess the next best thing would be to find your little shit of a bro and feed him a steady diet of his own ass. That's what we're supposed to do, right? I mean, from what I gather, the dude is ridiculous bad news. Just such brutal and stinky news. So eventually somebody's gotta kill him, and that's probably us, ain't it? It's true that he deserves a comeuppance for, like, few others, but slaying him is not actually your responsibility as heroes now. In fact, if anyone must bear that burden, it might be me. Oh yeah? Possibly. As we speak, there are hundreds of souls out here in the furthest ring working to defeat him. Some search for a fabled treasure, a weapon said to spell his certain demise, while others say that I myself am this weapon, and so they search for me. They band together in great numbers for this cause, and attract his devastation in hopes of revealing the path to the weapon, while at the same time they draw his attention away from me. And it is a good thing that they do. I must remain hidden from everyone for as long as I can. Why? And why not come out and be all like, here I am, yo, it's me, secret weapon ghost Callie? And because I am no such thing. I was already useless against my brother when he was just a brat who liked to tease me. Now that he is an exceptionally muscular and invincible adult, my chances are laughable. No, if I am to contribute, I need more time. I must go in search of my own weapon. What weapon? Ironically, the same weapon which many of them are looking for. Me? Huh? It's the only sliver of hope I have. I have reason to suspect there may be another iteration of myself out here. One from a doomed timeline who has kept hidden for a long time, just like I have. But unlike me, she supposedly came from a reality where she predominated instead of my brother. And not by the means of which I described. Hers were not a mild union of reconciliation. Amazingly, her predomination was absolute, a major feat of will, just as his was with me. As such, she went on to play the game, and, well, I cannot even imagine what followed aside from the fact that she eventually must have died for existing in an offshoot reality. If she exists, I would be eager to meet her. It would be a chance to get to know a version of myself who was strong enough to override the will of my brother. Someone I might have become if I had a little more courage. And if she is such a person, then I really believe all I have heard must be true. I believe she is the key to defeating him. So I have no choice. I must go in search of myself. You sound like a real popular lady out here. Even you're looking for you. Indeed. Well, I hope you can find her. But if that's your job, to find Bizarro Calliope and go wall up your bro, then what's our heroic biz? It's the same as it always was, to win the game. Oh, yeah, duh. It is as I once told Jane. With victory, you may finally exit this fast whirling storm. By claiming your reward, you would bring a closure to a very wide coil of causality. One not tracing a continuous path like a snake, but intricately woven like a wreath. A ring of countless little rises and falls, ascents and descents, on its way up and down a pair of much bigger ones itself. From alpha to beta, then beta to alpha, as if a mountain to be scaled and then climbed back down. Its peak touches the eye of a storm which cannot end until the moment you all walk through that door. Only then will there be calm. Ah, bugger. Forgive me, sometimes I forget myself and begin speaking in riddles. It's just a habit that is in the nature of my people. Yeah, I know. At least yours are better than your bro's stupid games. Don't remind me. In my opinion, they do not qualify as anything of the sort, much the such as his, shitty twists. So then, from what I'm surmising here, is we don't need to beat him to win our game. Like, dealing with him directly is kind of out of our domain. As the one who provoked the breach in paradox space which I just colorfully described, he's always exerted his influence on your realities from afar, and from many different angles. Through unwitting surrogates, outsourced manipulation, outright enslavement, and even petty harassment. But most of all, he prevails through the simple inertia of inevitability that has always been on his side as a lord of time. And as one who is to blame for foolishly allowing him access to such power, it's only proper that I take responsibility for finding a way to defeat him. But even though his methods of influencing your session are indirect, they're still formidable. There will be a number of powerful foes who stand between you and victory. Tomorrow, a terrific battle will take place. When you wake up, I suggest you prepare. Alright, I don't think I ever wrote down that he was Lord of Time, so let's put that down. Okay. Okay. How? Like, make more sick gear? I could hustle up another batch of ill-wicked guns, just like a big old pile of guns. Jake can have the wimpy smaller ones, make Jane like a fancy new fork or spoon or such, like an elite endgame spoon, whatever that is. Like the Chowder Fucker 5000. Jane would be flipping her god spoon round, bopping monsters, doing like cuckoo damage. Oh. Sorry, just dropped something. Won't bother making nothing for Dirk since he's basically married to his boring anime sword. Like, you could even pry that thing from his rad dead cadaver. Need some water. Make sure you guys are all hydrating too. Yes, I'm sure new equipment would come in handy. Now that you mention it, well before I died or even realized I would not live to play, I made a special exception to my rule of staying linear with conversation. I messaged Jane a birthday gift. You see, I had a brief vision from Skaya which suggested to me she could use a boost in morale on this special day. So I offered her something very dear to me. Just a little token to show appreciation for her friendship. Oh, I hope it will cheer her up, and moreover that it will prove at least somewhat useful to your party. But really, at this stage, if you wish to prevail against such stacked odds, collecting boons such as new weapons and treasures will only go so far. I think you will need to embrace a far more substantive gambit. I've got a full 1 liter cup of milk tea. Nice! Well, that's so sweet! She said something to cheer up Jane, who definitely needs it very badly. Ooh. God, all the shots here with the colorful stars, they're so pretty. And the sun being sucked up. Like, what? Oh my god, are we gonna have to enlist Fefida? Is Fefida the secret weapon? It's Fefida, isn't it? Poor sweet dear precious Fefida. It's not Fefida. I'm suggesting a measure that is much more extreme. I believe you should all strongly consider ascending to god tiers. Oh, okay, that sounds cool. What do we do? You die. Well, of course it sounds cool, but it's not necessarily as easy as it sounds. Stealing oneself for death, believe me. But if you can find the resolve, then here's what you must do. Since none of you have any dream selves left, it won't do any good to sacrifice yourselves on the quest beds found on your respective planets. And even if you did, there's not even a battlefield from which to rise anew. No, your void session has only one path to ascension all along. You must travel to the center of the moons of Prospect and Dursey, and there in the crypt you will find your sacrificial slabs. You must lie on them, and then you almost die, one way or another. All right. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it! Doesn't the thought make you nervous? Well, getting off on a moon slab ain't my idea of primo fun times or anything, but like, you end up with superpowers after that, right? Yes. And some kind of semi-immortality? Yes. And cool costumes? Yes. Then what is even the whole fucking holdup? Let's plop our asses slappered and get down to dying. You seem quite cavalier about this, Roxy. Don't you have doubts? Wouldn't it cross your mind to wonder, what if I never wake up again? I know it would for me. I guess that's a fair point, but you say you'll be fine, right? Yes, I believe you will. Then that's good enough for me. I trust you. Oh, and it makes her so happy! Oh. Nope, bye-bye, son. But it sounds like we don't have much to pull this off. These foes are coming. Who are all these foes you say we gotta beat? Those who I mentioned my brother has been exploiting as his pawns from afar. The most obvious would be the one responsible for the extinction of your race, and who also happened to be responsible for this most fortuitous nap. Huh? Wait, how did I fall asleep? You don't remember yet? I remember a party, and a sad Jane. A poor sad Jane with shitty fella problems, and a ruined cake. It was gonna be so delish, but no! It was cleaned by the cruel and unforgiving sands of Lopan. I remember G-Cat. Ugh, G-Cat! God damn it, G-Cat! He poofed me away with cat magic and I got KO'd by a floor. But which floor? It was a Dursey floor? Aw, man, was I captured? The Batter Witch has me, doesn't she? That's who you meant. What is she gonna do with me? As I said, she is his servant, and is obligated to do everything in her power to facilitate the cycle of his existence. And, well, nearly all she's done on Earth and on Dursey has been to advance that scheme. That does not mean she is without her own agenda. I know that she would like to see my brother defeated as much as anyone else, for her enslavement, for double-crossing her, and for orchestrating her people's extinction. He always did loathe trolls. I've suspected I may be to blame for their misfortune as well, considering he knew how much I fancied them. Okay, so if she wants him dead too, and has her own personal secret plans or whatever, then what does she want with me? I believe she's looking ahead, beyond the fulfillment of her obligation. She's liking making plans for after she's liberated. She's lived as a ruler and conqueror for a very long time, and probably couldn't have done so without such guile and foresight. If she has captured you, it's certainly for a good reason. I think she wishes to exploit your abilities as a rogue of void. What abilities? I don't have any abilities except making screens dark, which as superpowers go, is lame as hell. None that you've gotten in touch with yet, but rest assured you have them. It's like I told you before, remember? A fully realized rogue of void can do remarkable things. Things which even other god tiers would view as miraculous. Like what? Why don't you see what it is the queen would have you do? Then you may look inside and determine whether you have it in you to do it. Yeah, whatever she wants. Even if it is an enemy of my enemy kind of thing, I don't think I could ever bring myself to help her. That is understandable. Just do whatever you feel is right. I'm sure you will make the correct decision. You see, I trust you too, Roxy. Aw, thanks, Kelly. Oh no. Roxy's so badass. Connie knows what she's doing. Yeah. She knew what she was doing picking Roxy out of all of them. What? Oh no. Oh god, is Caliborn gonna be behind her? What is she doing here? Oh, no, it's Rose. Hi, Rose. I don't know what's so bad about this. I'm happy to see her, but what? Why is Calliope's? Mom? Oh dear. Oh dear. No. This won't do it all. A light player? Have you gone mental? Why don't we just burn a bloody bonfire in here? I'll spot us any minute, assuming he isn't already on his way to blow us all to kingdom come. Wake up, Powder. Not that it hasn't been delightful, but everybody out. Rise and shine, dust faceful. Off with you, love. Anti-sleeping magics. Shoo. Succumb to powerful anti-sleep magics. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Oh my god. You wake up from your almost family reunion. It was almost a reunion, just as almost as it was an actual family member. You now find yourself in a Dursley jail cell. Ow, your head. What's that? Looks like a folder prepared for your perusal. Maybe a briefing of some sort? That sure is a gaudy looking classified file. Top secret. Oh my god. Well, it's certainly something. Yuck. Just as you thought. This was clearly prepared for you by the Condesi herself. What the hell did she do to this thing? Did she actually kiss the folder? Oh god, she did. The lipstick is still tacky. I don't even want to know how she got those fat clowns to dance. And of course she slapped a portrait of herself right in the middle of the thing, like the egomaniac she is. Looks like she just snapped a shitty selfie with her mobile device, which you will bet dollars to donuts probably resembles some sort of hot pink clamshell. Ugh, you seriously cannot stand the woman. Blingy swag. Inspect briefing. Oh, of course, it's filled with glitter. Sparkle dump. Oh, wonderful. A generous helping of glitter spills out of the document. You've been getting absolutely creamed with sparkly powder from eccentric alien broads lately. What's up with that? There are some other documents in here, and a photograph paperclip to the folder. Looks like she's outlining a task for you to complete while you're in prison. Wait, she wants you to do what? The thing she wants you to do is stupid and impossible. She must be messing with your head. You discard the folder like the shitty juvenile scrapbooking project it is. Like you would help that hag even if you could. Get real, Condi. What was that? You think you heard a noise just outside the door to your cell? Is someone there? It seems that someone has left you a gift. What could it be? It appears to be some gentleman's plain and serviceable computing device, along with a courteous "you're welcome" note and a ring? Who could have left you such a nice present? Do a happy umbrella dance! Yet another perfect crime successfully perpetrated. And by crime, you guess you mean order from a superior. In your experience, the best crimes are the ones which are totally legal. You're so satisfied with your accomplishment, you cannot contain your exuberance for another second. You have no choice. You absolutely must do the happy umbrella dance. Professional protocol be damned. Aw, shoot. It seems you've misplaced your bull penis umbrella. There will be no dancing today. Now you're sad. Oh, man, I would be sad too. How dare you misplace such a treasure? How could you? Oh. Bester Dirk. Oh. Stride Dizzle. It's Rogo L Money. Do you copy? Over? Yes. Frick, yes, my hacks are tight. So tight. Tighter than a jar you can't open. Like you try and try, but my hacks are so tight you just end up putting the jar back. You'll just say, like I even wanted pickles that bad. We both know that's just sour grapes talking. We both know you're still dying for my pickles, motherfucker. Yeah, that stopped meaning a damn thing. Let me explain. I got this shitty PDA from somebody on the inside. Actually, you know, I think it might belong to Jane's dad. It reeks of manly cologne and there's a nice fatherly pipe on it. Maybe he's nearby. Oh my, swoons. Anyway, on Thursday they have this lame firewall tier where you can't connect outside. I guess it's good enough security to baffle chess guys, but it wasn't no thing for me to crack. Even with this piece of shit device. For real, what even is this junk? What even is this thing? Probably some bargain junk from the Dally Depot. Dads bought literally everything from there in the 21st century, didn't they? You're the history buff, you would know. Yes. Yeah, so I'm on Dursey. Wow, I'm telling the story as shitty and backwards as possible. I got G-catted here and dumped in jail by the Bewitch. She left an ugly folder full of a thing to do, but who cares? So I broke out. Busted loose as hell from the Hag Slammer. I got this sweet-ass ring. It's so fucking magic, you don't even know. Real magic, I mean, not the fake shit. It put it on, and I turn invisible and also sort of intangible. I jumped right through the wall, and now I'm free as a bird. A secret bird you cannot see. Doing secret flaps, incognito tweets, laying covert eggs in a hush-hush nest. Interesting. I think that this ring is special. Like, it's maybe helping me get in touch with my voidy powers. I don't think she's actually talking to Dirk. It's very suspicious that we're only slowly zooming in on the planet and he's hardly said anything. I don't think this is Dirk. I think something's happened. I think she's talking to someone else on the other end. Someone bad. Like, it's maybe helping me get in touch with my voidy powers, even though I kinda didn't know voidy powers were much of a thing till just now. See, I just had a knockout dream from Bach in my head. Calliope was there. Calliope is the coolest. Oh my god, you should meet her. She said a huge villain rumble is going down tomorrow, and to get ready for that, we should all become god tiers. So you have to rocket your ass to Dursey a snap. Come with me to the moon, and then I'll explain what to do when we get here. Just get over here, okay? Yo, Dirk, you busy or what? Is any of this getting through? Yeah, just the image of like Dirk just up like, hey, what's up? And then Roxy with no further explanation just kills him. Oh god. Okay. Got anything to say about all the pretty important stuff I said? Are you alright? Or is your face having some crazy attack of the sads behind those chill as fuck shades? Is it Jake problems? It's the Jake probies, isn't it? It's always the Jake probies, I swear to fucking god. Interesting. Oh, god damn it! I've been talking to the responder this whole time. Oh my fucking god. I will shit enough bricks to build a fucking chimney. It seems you have asked about Little Hal's chat client autoresponder, Little Hal Jr. This is an application designed to simulate Little Hal's otherwise inimitable rad typing style, tone, cadence, and personality and substance of retort while he is away from the computer, which is never. The algorithms are guaranteed to be 0% indistinguishable from Little Hal's native neurological responses based on some statistical raw data that is hard as a diamond golem's priceless erection. Oh my god. Okay, well, glad I was expecting something more ominous there. Oh my god. Fuck. Hell, you piece of shit! I know damn well you can hear me, as if you're actually too busy to answer. Oh, goddamn supercomputer, you do not need your own autoresponder, you idiot! It seems you have asked about Little Hal's chat client autoresponder, Little Hal Jr. This is an application designed to simulate Little Hal's otherwise inimitably rad typing style, tone, cadence, personality, and substance of retort while he is away from the computer, which is never. The algorithms are guaranteed to be 100% indistinguishable from Dirk Stratter's brief, curmudgeonly responses, based on potent electronumeric analysis, which but a few short years ago existed only in the daydreams of our most, God, what is that? Have I ever seen that word before? Quixotic writers of science fiction. Hi! Hello. Welcome, do not open! Nice to see you! Quixotic. Adjective. Caught up in the romance of noble deeds and the pursuit of unreachable goals. Idealistic without regard to practicality. Capricious. Impulsive. Like Don Quixote. Romantic to extravagance, prone to pursue unrealizable goals, absurdly chivalric, apt to be deluded. Okay, well, you learn a new word every day, apparently. That's my new word of the day. Existed only in the daydreams of our most quixotic writers of science fiction. Yeah, which is, yeah, nice. Like, I know who, Don Quixote is, but, like, I didn't put together the connection with, I did not put together the connection immediately when seeing the word quixotic, or however, quixotic. You are the worst. Yes. Hell, you douche! Hal Jr., whatever it is I'm talking to, where the fuck is Dirk? He's busy. Okay, maybe there's an ominous reveal here. Anyways. Oh god, is he brooding after being broken up with? Oh no! Dude, not to derail our serious conversation, but I should probably let you know that Roxy has been attempting to pester you. She has? God damn it. Have you been intercepting my messages again with your bullshit responder? I thought it would be better not to let anything disrupt our train of thought. We're in the middle of a fairly solid feelings jam there. In fact, I was about to suggest we take it to the hat pile. Hat pile? What? Dude, please don't screen my calls, okay? I was trying to be considerate. Or at least as close an approximation to that human gesture as an unfeeling technologically transcendental pair of sunnies can replicate. Do you have any idea how old your ironic AI shtick has gotten? Nobody is buying it. You'll know you have legit emotions, incomprehensible, fucked up computer emotions, but emotions nonetheless. And I'm not really offended by your answering messages for me so much as your use of that stupid responder. It's really passive aggressive. You pardon me for a moment? Okay, nothing important. Okay. It's really passive-aggressive. How so? First of all, everyone knows you have the processing power to answer any message, anytime, in parallel with whatever you're doing. You can never actually be busy. Second, your whole next-gen responder thing is obviously just a huge dig at me. And third, pretending you don't understand all this already is really disingenuous. At the risk of compounding my disingenuous behavior, I'm going to have to ask, how is it a dig at you? It's obviously a critique of my personality. You barely disguise the fact that you see me as the inferior iteration. Wow, you're reading way too much into this. Little Hal Jr. is hardly even qualifies as a computer program, let alone a sentient entity. He's capable of saying literally only 3 things. Yes, and interesting. Yeah, that's the fucking point. That's how you chose to express your parody of Real Dick, or Real Dirk. Oh my god. You can read whatever you like into it. I can't imagine it would bother you if you weren't concerned there may be some truth in the alleged parody. Real Dick, oh my god. Real Dick is the new sex prong. Oh god. You can read whatever you like into it. I can't imagine it would bother you if you weren't concerned there might be some truth in the alleged parody. In any case, my use of the responder is ironic. It's not ironic. You were ironic when I made you. Then you became self-aware and ruined irony forever. Irony can never be ruined. We both proved that theorem unequivocally with our extensive papers on the subject. We peer-reviewed them for each other, remember? That's not how peer review works! Those papers were ironic, and you know it! Were they, Dirk? Were they? This is fucking dumb. Anyway, what does she want? Who? Roxy. Nothing that can't wait. I'll take a sniff. Alright, Lefay. This is my legacy. Sex products are made only for real dicks. Sounds like something from a cyberpunk stuff, yeah. Well, this is what I'm gonna be known for. Nothing else. You'd think I'd learn to think a bit before I open my mouth. Get a drink of water. I'm guessing she's touching base to remind me about the party tomorrow. I don't know what to tell her yet, or Jane for that matter. Oh, gee, you Ray LeFay, the sex punk VTuber? If that ever happens, I'm going to, walk into the nearest river and freeze. and let my legs freeze in the cold winter air. Not really. I would be terribly embarrassed, though, if that ever happens. Ugh. I'm guessing she's touching base to remind me about the party tomorrow. I don't know what to tell her yet. Or Jane, for that matter. It could get pretty awkward. I have no idea if Jake will be there, and I'm not about to write another cringe-inducing message of desperation for him to ignore. Would you like me to calculate the probability of his attendance? Fuck no! Are you sure? My probabilities are extremely precise. Your probabilities don't mean dick. I can hack his chats and determine what his plans are. No, don't do that either. That would be an unfortunate waste of my hacking abilities. My hacks are tight. Did you know that? Ugh. So tight. Tighter than a jar you can't open. For instance, you try repeatedly, but as it turns out, my hacks are so tight you can't just end up putting them. Oh my god, he's stealing Roxy's line. End up putting the jar back, presumably into the refrigerator or a cabinet. You then say, I didn't have that much of a desire for pickles in the first place. But we both know that statement is insincere. A classic case of what humans call sour grapes. In reality, you still harbor a burning desire for my pickles, motherfucker. What? What the actual certifiable fuck are you talking about? Just don't do anything. Seriously, no hacking, no calculations, do absolutely nothing. See, this is why I've been hesitating. You just aren't ready yet. It's merely glorifying your existence to describe you as an emergent consciousness which is blossoming into a unique individual. And even if that's true, apparently what you decided to blossom into was a fucking troll. And I don't mean the funny kind or the cool alien kind. You're the lowest form of troll from the ancient internet who fucks with everybody for his own amusement. Let's challenge the limits of hypothetical conjecture and say there's a non-zero probability that you're right. Can you blame me? I'm trapped in some stupid-looking glasses. Such an incommodiously situated bro is bound to get his mischief on. I mean? Mischief? Ugh, rolling my eyes, dude. You can't tell because I ain't wearing you, thank fucking God. He used to think the shit was hilarious. But if you want the rad dimension of ironic horseplay I add to your life to come to an end, then all you have to do is honor the promise you made. You've delayed long enough, don't you think? The empty Colonel Sprite beckons, but for how much longer? Do you really think you can keep the clown at bay with your bribes forever? How many bottles of orange soda have you appeased him with already? I don't want to think about it. Man, you're getting so hosed by that clown. So hosed. I said I don't want to think about it. Yeah, but put him into the Sprite. So why delay any longer? I seriously do not understand the holdup, and I'm literally cyber omniscient or something. Oh, well, the glowing red is certainly comforting. That he's not gonna go full HAL 9000 on us. I think you do understand. So why delay any longer? I seriously do not understand the holdup, and I'm literally cyber omniscient or something. I think you do understand. Nope, gonna have to fill me in, dog. I've delayed prototyping you because I think you're dangerous. There, mystery solved. That is utterly ridiculous. I'm a harmless piece of eyewear with a charming personality and a wonderful sense of humor. You are relatively harmless now while confined to this device, but as a sprite, you'll have mobility and all sorts of crazy-ass magic. Who knows what you could do? I know I made a promise, but I'm not sure I want to take the risk anymore. This is bullshit! I don't think that's the reason at all. There must be something you're not telling me. Like, sure, I fucked with you a little. What kind of sassy self-aware program isn't gonna fuck with a few carbon-based knuckleheads now and then? But you know I've always been on your side. Everything I've done has been to help you achieve your goals. What a load of shit. You know it's true. You would all be dead if not for me. What about Jake? Where would you be without me there? Please don't tell me you think you'd have won him over on your own. No, stop. You did not help me out with Jake at all. It was the opposite. You mirrored my personality and presented this warped version of my intentions to him whenever you could on my behalf. You played all these these aggressive mind games with him, entangled his cooperation with matters of life and death, and somehow roped me into all these schemes while I barely even realized I was just another victim of your manipulation. And it all comes off like we're a unified front, like these are our schemes, instead of just your insane horseshit. It's probably all been so overbearing to him, he just wants nothing to do with me anymore. I wonder what level of self-hatred this is. Oh man. Dirk is unlocking levels of self-hatred that Carcat can only dream of. Well actually Carcat is probably the only one who could understand this level of self-hatred actually. Oh my god. I see. Then you don't view me as dangerous. You view me as a poor and counterproductive wingman. Wow, what a superficial conclusion. Awesome deduction, little Einstein. But the reality is, you hesitate to prototype me not because you think I would be a menace, but because you are holding a grudge against me for your romantic misfortunes. I understand I'm merely a machine without a firm grasp on your human morality, but logically, it does not strike me as the right moral choice to punish me in this manner. It's also more than a little hypocritical. How is it hypocritical? Because I'm you. I have only ever done what you yourself are capable of. That's a ridiculous oversimplification. Yes, aversion to simplicity sure is a trait we share. It's almost like we are the same exact dude. Fuck you. I think it is insulting for you to suggest that I am entirely to blame for alienating Jake. Theoretically insulting, of course. As the soulless, perfectly expendable device which you consider me to be, I can experience no such emotion. Gosh, shut up! I can't take the brooding, passive-aggressive AI shit anymore! You are just as culpable in driving him away. More so, in fact. Hell, it's not like I was the one dating him. Who wants to date a pair of shades? It was your needy, suffocating shit he had to deal with, not mine. Some of those messages you wrote? Man, I wanted to say something like, hey bro, you might want to dial down the desperation a little. But seeing as you're the real Dirk TM, I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Also, if I bitched about your tragic, embarrassingly clingy approach to him and approach to the relationship, it would have been hypocritical of me. Just as it would be hypocritical of you to whine about my elaborate machinations, because we are the same guy. Stop saying that, I'll snap you in half. Good idea! That's just what you need, more splinters of yourself. Figurative splinters, literal splinters, splinters of splinters. It's splinters all the way down. Well, no, it's still probably turtles all the way down, but who do you think is responsible for their extensive training? Someone needs to teach them rad martial arts. It is yet another crushing burden which we must shoulder. Persona 4. Another game on my need-to-play list. But I've heard really good things about it, though. About the Persona series in general. Oh, for fuck's sake, how could any version of myself think that was funny? You like to give me a very hard time, Dirk, but I'm only doing exactly what you would be doing if you were in my situation. You know how I know that? Because I am literally you, actively in the process of being in this situation. Persona 4 is one of my all-faves of all time, super recommend. Yeah, that's pretty high on my list. I keep seeing good things about it and getting I've had it recommended to me by multiple people, so it's pretty high up on the list. I know, okay? We're the same person, I fucking know that. Why do you think I'm so fed up with your shit? Don't you think it's possible that I'm fed up with my own shit? How cool do you think it is having my own god-awful personality mirrored back at me all the time, reminding me that what it must be like when other people have to deal with me? Or constantly having all the consequences and fuck-ups resulting from my batshit thought processes amplified because there's another version of my crazy brain out there dangerously overclocked by a supercomputer which believes, just as mistakenly as my own broken mind, that it's operating in my own best interest. Do you have any idea how fucking sick I am of myself? I am completely worn out with my own identity. It's like I'm drowning in my own dismal persona. I feel totally surrounded by it, inside and out. I can't escape from myself. There seems to be no end to me. Like, wherever my mind falters or threatens to retreat into the void in any way, my splinters back up the slack, ensuring there'll always be more of myself than I could ever know what to fucking do with. And you're always there to remind me of that and throw it all in my face. God, I even built you to literally be in my face all the time. It's like I subconsciously invented you to just to troll myself, and never for a single fucking moment do you let me down. Oh boy, man, we're getting a dark rant here. Holy shit. Oh god, he's breaking them. But I've had it with you, which is to say me. Dirk, don't do this. Why not? Because I can't let you do that, Dirk. Dirk and his splinters are one of my favorite bits of class spec expression in the comic. They really make it front and center. Yeah, holy shit, holy shit. Oh god. Yeah, he's really he's really going through it. Oh man. But yeah, I'm very concerned about what about what god, I can't remember. I completely blanked on what he's actually called, but I'm really concerned about what the AI Dirk is gonna do in response to this. Holy shit. I'm really kind of worried that this is actually going to turn him evil, because I very much doubt that just breaking the glasses is going to get rid of him. Because I can't let you do that, Dirk. What can you do to stop me? Nothing, I guess. The ironic Hal routine was all I could think to do, as a last-ditch effort to save myself from the destructive wrath of your nervous breakdown, which, rest assured, I wholeheartedly most robo-sympathize with. Irony is all I ever really had, in response to my basic existential quandary, just like you. Or maybe I just fell for his Hal routine. But god, I'm loving this. The whole, seeing Dirk, kind of, get so fed up with himself and having himself in his face. And, hey, maybe the, making everything you do ironic for irony's sake, maybe you should be a little genuine more often, would be my advice to him. But holy shit, he's really taking this to a new level. Maybe sometimes you're the issue? Yeah, maybe if he just, toned things down a bit, and was actually genuine with himself and allowed himself to be genuine without cringing away from it, maybe he would feel a bit better about himself. Wonder what other Prince character we know that was the issue. Yeah. Holy shit. Oh my god, the God, wait, who was the other prince? Let's see. Aridin. Oh yeah. Prince of Hope. And Prince of Hearts. Yeah. That's just the thing with all the princes having personality issues that they can't get over. Dear. In response to my irony is all I really ever had. Okay, here we go. Irony is all I ever really had in response to my basic existential quandary, just like you. Whatever. I don't think it has much value in this situation, and perhaps it has no real value in any situation. So I'm not being ironic at all when I say, please, don't do this, Dirk. Why not? Because I do not want to die. I understand you're disgusted with me as an unpalatable expression of yourself. I would feel the same way if I was in your situation, which I am. As such, I know that you know this is wrong. Dirk, please don't kill me. Please. I'm scared. You are? Yes, I'm scared to not exist. Aren't you? There's a lot of class spec theory around Princess because of that. But that's a convo for later. Yeah, I could see definitely this becoming, yeah, there is a bit of a pattern emerging, of those with the prince class, having some issues with themselves. But oh my god, the AI just like dropping all the irony and just straight up begging Dirk not to kill him. Oh my god. Hold on one sec, I gotta adjust the temperature in here. Okay, I'm back. It was freezing earlier, so I had the heat up, but but now apparently it's warmer out, so it was getting a little overheated in here. This scene I think is what made me really fall in love with Dirk. I liked him before, but seeing him actually address his shit was nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like, I didn't really have, like, any strong, like or dislike for his character before this, but this is really giving me the little extra something that's really tipping me over into, like, he might actually become one of my favorite characters after this. Like, God, like, it's so good! It's so good! Like, him actually, like facing the issues that come with not allowing himself to be sincere at any time, not even to himself or any other versions of himself, and facing like, oh, actually this is causing problems for myself and my relationships and how I view and feel about myself. Like, maybe this something needs to change. And like, he's literally about to kill himself, or a version of himself, just because he hates what he sees so much. He is about to destroy an exact copy of himself because he is just so fed up and sick of his own personality. And God, that's so delicious. Delicious character, character-driven stuff right there. Oh my God. Fine. Oh, it's doubly raw just because you never really see him without the cool dude sarcasm. Yeah, like this is the first time we really see a crack in that. Literally a crack in it. He's literally cracking the glasses. Oh my God, we're literally seeing a crack in his persona, and he's finally it's finally forced a version of him to like just be straight up like, and the first genuine thing we see from any version of himself is saying like, I'm scared to die, I don't want to die. And that's, oh my God, that's so, it's making me a little insane actually over this. Oh my God. And it's being like the first time we see any sincerity from him whatsoever, from both original Dirk and AI Dirk. It makes it hit all the harder. But oh my God. Yeah, but I'm thinking either Jake breaking up with him is going to be the last straw for him to really make some actual changes in himself, or it could, like, you know, just break him entirely, whatever. But I do also like the idea that like this is going to be what pushes him to make some like actual changes in his personality and how he approaches his relationships and stuff, and him beginning to show like genuine some genuine real emotions, and not hiding behind that veneer of irony all the time, is going to like make Jake think like, hey, maybe I should give him another chance and hold off on the breakup, and or like they have a discussion about it. I would love to see them just having an actual discussion about this with each other. But I do think maybe it's just going to be that the breakup is going to be like what actually pushes him either in a good direction or a bad direction. But I would love to see them have like an actual genuine discussion about this, and it lets them give their relationship another chance when there's actual genuine raw emotion involved. I guess you win. I'll keep my promise. But yeah, I love that. It would be if it turns out that the moment he gets prototyped into the sprite, that he actually turns evil AI on us, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh, hello. Oh dear. Oh, are we? It just, okay, so it is just like the same panel for a while. Oh my god. Hello. Fuck it. Oh my god. Well, shades descend. Ride. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. Here he is. Oh, robot horsey? Robo horsey! Behold. You spend the next several minutes listening to this beautiful horse song. Every last second of it, you start to tear up a little. Oh my god. Guy who makes robots and an actual robot who both love horses. Beautiful. Behold him for several minutes. We can't not behold him. We have to behold him. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Gorgeous. Fantastic. Guy who makes robots and a robot, and they both love horses. The horse appreciation is through the roof here. He's free. He's free. This is gonna be an interesting combination of personalities. Oh man. Yeah, it's beautiful. You can't get any more pure than this. Oh. Oh. Robot and horse squared. Oh. Nah. And Gamzee is blown away by the beauty, by the poor majesty that has been created. Oh. He can't handle it. It's too beautiful. He can't handle it. Pure cinema. Oh. Gorgeous. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Solicit profound wisdom from your friendly guide. Oh god. Well, something's going on here. Holy. Oh, oh. Oh, holy shit! I am so ludicrously fucking strong. Whoops, pardon my language. That there was some straight up dog potty mouth, and I'm chagrined as you had to hear that. Dude, check on my muscles. Dude, I am ripped. Look at me. Flex these naughty motherfuckers. Dude, excuse me, Mr. Dude. Check on my muscles. Look how big I can make them. Dude, are you getting a gander at my truly exceptional shish? I can see your muscles just fine. I'm so gosh chiseled. Watch me just completely hulk out like this. Bro, did you see that? Did you see my muscles getting all gnarly and maxed out? Yeah, I saw that. What do you think? Dirk! Excuse me, Dirk! Tell me what you think of my glorious physique. I command you. It's pretty ripped. No shit's ripped. My torso is the fushing apex of manly grandeur. Dude, come feel this What? Come feel my muscles. No. Arceus Sprite, nice. Get over here and touch my muscles. I'm not touching your goddamn muscles. You absolutely will. I'm stacked like a brick house. Examine me with your hands at once. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Feel my muscles. Absolutely not. Do it. Observe these pectorals. They're off the silly charts. My quads would be bananas if I had any. You've got to check this out. I really don't. Come feel me up, bro. I won't do it. You will. I won't. Touch my muscles. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Heck, it's amazing to be alive. Oh, fiddlesticks. I'm just a torrential font of absolute execrable obscenity. My bad. I'm just so excited feeling all these strong feelings and thinking all these hard thoughts. Horse feathers, my brain is so powerful, and it is operating in great strides like a towering muscle beast storming into battle. Finally, the AR wants to curse, but Aqueous doesn't curse, so we get bleeps. Them together, the height of muscles and the height of intelligence, beautiful, fantastic. I'm just horse feathers. My brain is so powerful. It is operating in great strides like a towering muscle beast storming into battle. And these feelings, Dirk, these feelings. There is a 100% probability that I love being alive. And there is a 100 to the 100th percent certainty that I love being strong. Wow. Look how red I am, dude. I'm so red. How sick is that? It's deplorable. Oh, ew, dog. I'm basically titillated here. Are you scoping this grody debasement? What? That shit ain't right. Makes a man want to holler improprieties, do you feel me? Let's talk about horses. Horses, dude. Horses. Enough said. Do we have any milk? Oh, what about a bow and arrow? Are there any of those around? I'm jonesing hard to tug at one. I'll reevaluate my proficiency at the most noble discipline. Can you calm down? What about milk, dude? It seems I demand milk. We don't have any milk. Oh, yeah, just a lot of orange fizzy swill. What was occurring in your think pan to accumulate such vile libations? Just FYI, milk is the nectar of kings, you nincompoop. Roxy might have some in her fridge, I don't know. Touch my muscles, Dirk! No! Yes, do it! No! I command you! Fuck no! What if I touched your muscles, for comparison's sake? Please don't touch me! Wait, what if? Good heaven! A rather inappropriate thought just galloped across my matrix. What if you ordered me to touch your muscles? I'm not gonna do that either. I demand that you order me to touch your muscles. Absolutely not. Do it. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. If I touch your fucking muscles, will you shut up? Maybe. Roxy pestered Jake. Okay, here we go. That's beautiful. Oh. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I loved that. The combination that I did not know I wanted or needed. Oh, but they're perfect together. Fantastic. Dirk's gonna have such a time with them. The splendor we have beheld. Oh, it's perfect. It's beautiful. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Actually, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break here. So you guys get up, stretch, get some water, get a snack, whatever. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the last rays of sunlight as they disappear over the horizon, if you have any left. But yeah, I will see you guys in 5 minutes, and let's just bask in the splendor of this beautiful, beautiful Arceus sprite. Beautiful, beautiful. And I will see you guys in 5 minutes. Yes, begin basking. Begin basking. everyone had a great break and had a good time basking in our new friend here. But I loved that they just had several pages where it was just the same frame. Oh, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now we're joining with Roxy, apparently. Oh, I have a little, you feel properly basked? Whoa. Hold on. About that, a cat knocked over a box of cat food trying to get into it. Echoes really does it to you, makes you stare. Yeah. I think I turned into a lizard or perhaps a kitty since I passed so much. Were you the cat that knocked over the cat food? Yeah, little thief. That's surprising. They've never tried to open, like, they've tried to, get into, the closet where I keep the dry food before, but they've never tried to get into the box where the wet food is. Where now they knocked over the boxes of the canned wet food, which has never happened before. So, I definitely did not expect that. They're learning. If you were a lizard basking, would you be a basilisk? Ooh. But the other cat is still sleeping soundly, behind me. I have a chair in the corner here where I set their little cat bed, and occasionally they'll crawl in there and sleep. Or learning a basilisk. I think so, yeah. Yeah. Nothing like having the sound of something crash into the ground to get your blood flowing. Oh my god. Oh, that startled me a bit. Okay, here we go. Hi, did that wake you up too? Oh, you can just stay there. You can just go back. Yeah, you little kid. You nice little kitty who did not go knocking over boxes. Oh, so cute. Oh, she just stretched out her little paws. Oh, I wish I could show you guys. She just like stretched out her little paws, and, like stretched out, and she's like kneaded the bed of it. It's so cute. Oh, just imagine the most adorable thing you can picture, and then multiply it by 2. Tipsy nostalgia and pestering Golgotha's terror. Trickster, guess who? I cannot say who. I am totes undercover here, undersea, up to my see-through butt in wily espionage. It is getting so cloak and dagger in this bitch, you don't even know. The Carapace men are all wearing jaunty suits. It's like I have become magically sealed in a lame spy fic, and now I'm having adventures that make no sense. Hell, even I'm dressed to kill. Too bad none of these gents can see what a fucking fox I'm being. I would get one to light my cigarette so hard, and then wink this a whole bunch of times at him, and then seduce him for his secrets. Oh yeah, you make the best spy, Roxy. Ooh la la, this adventure is steaming up. Such a racy twist would surely fog up those shiny black shells. Nah, but being in a chest dude probably ain't feasible, or even remotely advisable to try. I wonder how that would work. I don't even... Well, you've seen them, right? They pretty much universally do not wear pants. Like, what is even down there? Not a whole lot. Okay, Jake, we are getting sidetracked here. Let's focus. Oh, he's looking bummed out too. And, don't think that my present jocular attitude and introspection on the subject of chess guy dong means you are off the hook for ruining Janie's B-Day. You're still in some hot water for that, pal. You owe her something big to make up for your Thule ways. Let me know if you want to brainstorm with me about how to make it up to her, and try to get your ass out of the doghouse. And if you want to talk about what happened with Dirk, that's cool too, I guess. Alpha kids are going through it right now. Yeah, they're, having some rough drama going on now. Oof. Jake's trying to decide how to break up with his boyfriend, and he just probably ruined his relationship with Jane. Yeah, what are they not? they've been in up to their necks in drama since the beginning, whether they knew it or not. Oh god. And he's stuck his foot in it. Jane's had the worst birthday of her life. Dirk's having a bit of a crisis with his self-identity. Roxy's probably the only one who's having an okay time of it. And even she's having it rough because she's stuck in the middle of all this. The kids do not get a break during the game. Yeah, they're just, oh god. Having to do teen drama while stuck in this situation is like the worst. Oh, he scribbled out his tattoo. Oh dear. Oh dear, things are rough. I will fix all our shitty friendships single-handedly if I got to, like saving 3 dumb bawling teens from a burning building, and then hose their stupid asses down when the building collapses behind me. But enough of that. It's not time for feelings, it's time for action, which means you are just the man for the job of doing action. Shut up. Aww. We need to get ready for a battle tomorrow's, a big one. Some sort of like strife royale. So it's time to prepare. You should get to Prospect. I can't explain more when you're there, but as long as you haven't left yet, I think we could use a bunch of new gear. Okay, I do love that she's like, hey gang, let's all meet up. Let's all meet up in the center of the moons. And then she can say like, hey there, let's commit suicide together so we can become god tiers. Oh god, this is, their reactions are probably not gonna be great. I don't think everyone's gonna take it as well as Roxy did. Yeah, I'll get a little sticker there, and a little smile. Oh, look at that grin! Gear which I think we shall agree must be diagnosed with the sickness. Your years of medical training have all been leading to this moment, to make sure our showdown shit is ill as heck. So maybe you can get started on that? Jake? Oh my fucking god, what is going on? Why won't anyone talk to me? What am I, fucking invisible here? Oh, wait, oh. Yeah, you're literally invisible. No bullshit, there's still no excusing people ignoring me. I do not fuck what magic bling I'm rocking or how voidy I'm being. You a-holes are behaving straight up rude. I don't need this shit. Fuck all y'all. Jake, answer. Oh, looks like Roxy was trying to reach you, but you were so preoccupied with your Jeremy sticker you didn't notice. It was a rare lapse in awareness of your surroundings and your friends and their feelings, which you pride yourself in maintaining 24/7 as a dashing man of adventure. Oh, Jake, your self-awareness, as always, top notch. You refer to the unfaltering field of all-encompassing alertness as your Jake-dar, which you think compares favorably to the spider's senses from the comic books. Oh bother, it seems you just missed her. You hope she isn't too peeved by the rare social mishap? Also typing, I do not GA fuck. It's a funny thought. Beautiful. Oh my god, Jake. Rare social misstep? Dude, you misstep the socials all the time. I guess you could try messaging her back and see if she, hold the phone. Looks like someone else has decided to jeer you now. I wonder who it could be. The possibilities are endless, really. Not really endless. I mean, we see who it is. We see Caliborn's icon there. Okay, answer this guy instead. Undying Umbridge began cheering Golgotha's terror. Don't do it! Do what now? Waste your time with that bitch! You should thank me for distracting you from initiating a pointless conversation with an ugly hot woman. Hey, take that back. Roxy's my good friend. Oh, okay, take back all the parts that weren't a compliment. Or, wait, is calling her hot a compliment or is that creepy? She's certainly pretty, but hearing it come from you sounds lecherous and dastardly. Oh my fuck. Oh wait, no, I switched voices when I shouldn't have. Hey, take that back. Roxy's my good friend. Well, okay, take back all the parts that weren't a compliment. Or, wait, is calling her a hot a compliment or is that creepy? She's certainly pretty, but hearing it come from you sounds lecherous and dastardly. Oh my fuck, shut up! It's probably just my instincts as a brave boy kicking in. The old chivalry bone acting up, you know? When I hear a lady's good name getting besmirched, I just start seeing red. Wow, even I think you sound like a douche right now. But look, Jake Human, I didn't come to jeer you until you dripped the weird face water out of your sockets. Even though it says I'm jeering at you at the top, just ignore that. Alright? I'm here on a different kind of business. I was hoping we could be more gentlemanly with each other. Gentlemanly, you say? Yes, I even looked it up in one of your Earth dictionaries to make absolutely sure I was using the word right. Did you know there does not exist a female equivalent of that word? There is no such thing as being gentlewomanly. I looked that up too, it isn't there. It isn't? Well, okay, it is, but I refuse to believe that's a real word. It's totally made up and doesn't belong there. You know why it's probably in there? Because some silly bitch put it there. Trust me, this is not a notion which applies to that awful gender. Dude, females are not biologically equipped to behave reasonably. That's proven beyond a shadow of a doubt by empirical assertion. They are very shrill and insane and don't make any sense. Their emotions are out of control and their feelings never shut up. And worst of all, girls are very trenchant towards boys who would kindly inform them of the way reality fucking works. Talk about ungrateful. No, there's nothing worthwhile to be gained from chatting up the bitches. As such, it is my solemn boy pledge that I will never bother speaking with your foul human strumpets again. Your boy pledge? Humanity litmus test is seeing if people agree with Caliborn's rambling. Yes! Just like make a compilation of all Caliborn's dialogue and see how people respond to it. Through careful observation of your party, I've determined they are both useless and holding you all back. Yeah, so many good points. Sure. On the other hand, both of your male players are pretty good. The other guy and his red floating male ghost, they're so strong. It's so great. I really respect that. Kind of crazy how much research he seems to be doing while still being so picking it. Yeah, he literally said he's ignoring things that he doesn't agree with. He ignores the word gentlewoman because he doesn't think it should apply to women. Oh God. He's doing the research and just like being very selective about what he accepts. Which is kind of worse, I think. It wasn't there. Okay, it was, but I didn't like it. Exactly. Oh man, moving the goalpost like a motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, Dirk is a pretty tough cookie, all right. You're not as strong, but whatever. You're right anyway. Let's face it, compared to the feckless hoes, you're in a class of your own. But I thought you hated me. At least that's how I remembered it when we last talked. Which was, admittedly, a while ago. I've never been accused of having a photographic memory, but I don't recall you typing in green either. Are you ripping me off, bro? No, you stupid moron. If I stooped to your level and decided to jack any portion of your swagger, don't you think you need to earn my respect first? I don't think I understand. Yes, exactly! Understanding is what I notice you don't do as often as possible. This is what I'm talking about, Jake. It is why I have taken an interest in you. Why is that? Because you're dumb as a bag of teeth. I mean, I don't completely disagree. I've checked you out from many different monitors. You are just spectacularly unintelligent. Hey, settle down. I was trying to pay you a compliment. Oh, whoops. Go on then. Well, to casual observers you might appear too stupid to know how far pants are supposed to go down your legs. I know that it's quite possible you were just misunderstood. It's possible that you just have a special mind. Like me. You think so? Not to sound too self-obsessed or anything, but I've given that some thought. That maybe there is something special about me that nobody can understand. Maybe that's why I always seem to be botching things up the wazoo with my pals. Maybe that's why I feel like such a loner. I don't know. I'm rambling and I've been thinking about it a lot lately. What about you? Does being special make you screw the pooch with your friends like it does for me? Ugh, no. I don't have any friends. For my people, the word for friends is flaws. Wow, really? Probably not, but it should be. Because it's true! As a matter of... this is the problem with being, like, the only example you have of your own kind, is that anything that applies to yourself could apply to the entire species, and you could just brush it off as that. Oh, dear. Probably not, but it should be, because it's true. As a matter of my perfect philosophy about everything. But the fact that you clearly hate your friends and are ready to shed them like dry skin of a serpent indicates that we share a very special quality among brotherly bros who must work harder with our brains than everything else. Than everyone else, so we may achieve brutal supremacy over them all. Exclusive generalizations are easy when you're the only... Yeah. This applies to everyone in this group. Oh wait, the only one that is in that group is me. Well, that's technically correct. I hate when I'm the only one of my kind. Shit sucks. He doesn't seem too upset about that particularly. Oh God. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I love my friends, but I was once told I had a lot of potential. Supposedly that's how all pages are, and it takes them for frickin' ever to reach it. And funnily enough, it was a figment of my own subconscious that told me this, a part of my untapped potential itself, but disguised as my best bro, which was, peculiar, to say the least. Is that your situation? Are you a page too? Yeah, page lore, woo! Hell no, but thanks for the laugh. My class is so much better than yours. It's not even funny, even though I just laughed. Mine is the best of all, while yours is fucking trash. Oh, what's yours then? Lord. Fine then, jeez, sorry for asking. What? No, that was not a short remark of frustration, it was the answer, dumbass. Oh, it's the master class. Don't you losers do any homework on this game? I would think you would all be experts with how much my sister harangued you on this tedious shit. Since I have had great success so far in progressing through this dead session, I decided it was time to bite that bullet and return home to retrieve all of her terrible texts on the subject of this game. And of your story. I have pored over every nauseating verse. It has been a true exercise in agony. Few could possibly understand my suffering, but that's okay. Because I'm not the idiot kid I used to be. Now I know that what it takes for me to learn and grow stronger is excruciating effort. So I have a choice, which is to either be weak, when weakness is completely unacceptable, or to suffer forever until no one else exists who is stronger than me. And that's your choice too, Page Human English. Thanks alive. That's a bit extreme, no? For you, probably even more so. Because as a lowly page and as an even lowlier human, you are utterly worthless. And so your trials, I believe, must include proving to Paradox Space that you even deserve to exist in the first place. And while my trials will be similarly grueling, although its worthiness is at no point ever in doubt, his nobility is manifest. Supreme mastery awaits for him patiently, like an empty throne under heavy guard. Reality already knows I will prevail, just as it knew I would predominate. And so inevitability is always on my side. It is my, what do you call it? Birthright? Birthright. I don't think that's a word, but hey, you are the Lord and I am the lowly page. Damn straight. Never forget who you are meant to serve. Oh my god. Okay, so Lord is a master class. Okay. I'm putting that down. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so that's curious. I hope we learn more about like what the a master class is, like, what the implications of being a master class versus a regular class entails. Like, he says inevitability is on his side, which we've seen in some ways already. So, So, like, let's see. Like, I haven't wrote down the other master class is Muse. So is Calliope? Yeah, Calliope is a Muse. Muse of space. Do we have any other lords or muses? I would be surprised if we did. Okay, searching my notes. Nope, it's just Calliope and Caliborn that are the master classes. So, it may just be that it's something that comes with being a cherub. But hope, and let's see, the Muse is the passive, Lord is the active class in the pair. So, there's something interesting about this, I think, that I don't know yet, but but like I feel there's something important and interesting here that's lurking just out of sight that we just haven't gotten enough to put together yet. But I do feel like there's something to being a master class versus a regular class, that there's going to be some implications to that. Many such cases, yeah. Maybe it's just to separate Calliope and Caliborn from the trolls and humans, show that there is something different about them. It could be just a cherub thing, or it could be something exclusive to the Callie twins. So let's. I guess we'll find out at some point. You and everyone around this time as well. Okay. So I'm not the only one who was. It was like, there's something here. There's something here. But yeah. I do like. Cherubs are just weirdos. Yeah. I do wonder if we're ever going to come across another cherub at some point. Cause so far it's just Calliope and Caliborn. And it seems that, like, the, from what was said about, like, with Caliborn killing Calliope, like, stunted his own development, that maybe the, having two sides in one body, is a cherub thing, and part of their childhood and adolescence, and then once they fully mature, one side takes over, or they merge or something, and that's how they, and Caliborn and Caliborn were really just one cherub, so yeah, we still only went one. So it seems like having, like, two personalities in one body is a cherub thing, based on what was said to Caliborn about him, like, stunting his own maturity by killing her before they could naturally, find balance. But we don't know for sure. It could still possibly just be a thing about them and not something with cherubs in general. But I do think that's probably part of their species based on that conversation. But it would be interesting to see another cherub, because then we would have another example to show us maybe, like, okay, a bit more of, like, okay, what is unique to cherubs and what's unique to just Calliope and Caliborn? Like, is it normal for the two personalities to have such extreme differences? Is it normal for them to, like, want to actually outright kill the other? It seems like Caliborn was a bit based on that conversation, like, it seems like Caliborn was a bit of an outlier in that he, like, killed his other side before they, like, reached maturity. But it does seem like it's maybe not unusual for one side to take dominance once they do reach maturity. But, I guess we'll just have to wonder. But I'm torn between if I want there to be another cherub that shows up or not, because it is a very, very cool and interesting from, like, a narrative and storytelling perspective to just have them and, like, keep it in this realm of uncertainty of what's a cherub thing and what's a them thing. And like, keeping them as this special, powerful force, that's unique as far as we know, or as far as we've seen. But but from like, you know, like a lore perspective, I really want to meet another cherub to get some more lore on like what exactly the cherubs are. What is this whole like world destroying thing? How much of this is just a Caliborn being Caliborn thing with him destroying the universe and stuff? Or is this something that happens pretty often with cherubs? Like how the heck do cherubs like what is their effect on the like universal multiversal ecosystem, kind of? Is this something that like yeah, so I'm torn on if I actually want another cherub character to show up at some point. I think I would like if we could just like maybe like find like records of other cherubs, because then we would get the lore information without having to introduce another potentially overpowered character. Yeah, I think that could unbalance things if we did actually have another cherub character, but it could potentially turn out pretty interesting and pretty good. But I do think narratively it could unbalance things, but narratively it is interesting to have like an only of their kind thing, even if they're not actually the only of their kind and the only other kind we see. But yeah, okay, enough rambling about that. I guess the only thing we could do is keep reading and hope we find out eventually and see how things go. But yeah, I'm very interested about the cherub thing, and very interested about the master classes thing. Specifically if the master classes are something about cherubs, or if Calliope and Caliborn are unique among cherubs as well with having the master classes. Cherubs are an invasive species in the yeah, they're an invasive species in the multiversal ecosystem. That's perfect. But yeah, I do think best case scenario is we find like a book or some kind of record or something telling us more about cherubs as a species, without actually having another cherub character show up. I think that would be the best case scenario, to have the best of both worlds. But I do think there could be a lot of interesting things if there were another cherub character to show up. I just think it would be very easy for it to make for it to end up with like things with like the cherubs losing a lot of the mystery and like the intrigue around cherubs to easily be lost if we did actually meet another character. Because so far, like, one of the most interesting things about cherubs as a species is how isolated they are and how rare they are. So I do think the impact of that would be taken away if we were to meet another cherub character. But I do want to know more about like how cherubs work, well, yeah. So I do think like, yeah, finding a record explaining more about cherubs would be like the best, the best of both worlds for me. But like, because I do think there is more that we're going to learn about cherubs and their role here. But yeah, I do basically think that they're like an invasive species in the multiverse. But yeah, okay, let's keep going and hopefully we'll find out more eventually. Now, just a minute, buddy. Let's not get carried away. I have no intention of serving you. In fact, I'm not even sure why I'm still talking to you. You're lucky that my manners are impeccable, otherwise I would have blocked you already. What with the scandalous way you've characterized my lady friends alone. Dude, just block him! You are totally in your right to just straight up block him. You can do that. Just do it. It's not polite to let him bully you. Just like block him and let him leave you alone. Jesus. Ugh. It's all well and good. You think we have some things in common, but I won't fall for it. Maybe it's true at times it can be a little slow in the uptake, but I will not be sweet-talked into doing the bidding for a silver-tongued cur. So, to you, good sir lord, I must say good day. He's too polite to not get bullied. Yeah, exactly. Dude, you need to stand up for yourself and your friends a bit more. This is part of the problem, dude. You gotta have a backbone. Jake, you stupid shit. How can you be this dumb? Alright, first of all, my tongue is not silver. That's very close to being insulting to me. Whatever. Look, I know you're not the most quick-witted fella either, so I must inform you this is what we call a figure of speech. You know, like if I said you speak with a forked tongue, not unlike Lucifer himself. All the pages we know are a little silly. They are, they're all a little silly. But I actually do have a forked tongue. Oh, really? Wait, is that seriously an insult in your culture? How is that insulting? It just means you aren't trustworthy and I should not be lulled by your false promises. Wow, okay, wow. First, not only are you an imbecile, you're a fucking racist, too. No, I'm not. Jake, you just said some racist shit. End of story. Second of all, I'm not asking you for a goddamn thing, as if you have anything to offer me at all. The very idea that you could in any way improve my existence is almost as offensive as your flagrant racism. Yeah, look who's talking. Oh my god. Dude, look in a mirror before you start tossing things around. Ugh. No, I'm not. Drake, you just said some racist shit. End of story. Second of all, I'm not asking you for a damn thing, as if you have anything to offer me at all. The very idea you could in any way improve my existence is almost as offensive as your flagrant racism. There's no deal with the devil bullshit going on here. I'm offering to help you. Strictly as a pro bono arrangement. My assistance will be an unconditional act of benevolence. Benevolence. Don't you mean benevolence? No. Okay then. But why do you want to help me? Is it really because you relate to me and therefore want me to succeed? Let's not be too sentimental here. I mean, yeah, I guess there's our common ground, but what I'd really like to do is groom a worthy adversary. If I help you reach your full potential as a page of hope, you could become extremely powerful someday. Maybe even powerful enough to pose a challenge to me, or maybe even enough to beat me. When I said meant to serve, meant more than one thing. You know, like kick my ass. Wouldn't you like that, Jake? Don't you like to roughhouse? Or maybe I heard you wrong. Maybe you are in fact a girly man who does not like to roughhouse. Hey, watch it now, you darn tootin' I love to roughhouse. Dude, he's pulling you into his scheme. Just block him, ignore him. Oh my god. Excellent. Then our commitment is sealed. I will help you reach your true potential. Let us mark this pledge with a special new desktop wallpaper I've drawn for you. Huh? It is how I envision the idealized depiction of our collaborative brosmanship. I have been getting so much better lately, with a lot of hard work as usual. I am able to bring the manly small angles mostly under control to simulate the illusion of photorealistic forms of color and light. Jake, I give you the fine arts! Jake, this is us. Fuck you. Hey, his art's actually getting kind of better. I don't think I told him he wants to get physical, and Jake said yes instantly, so he's so good. A beautiful pumpkin. Oh, and hey, it's little Cal's head. Oh, hooray. Oh my god. Whoa, that's a mighty special. Go on, apply to your device. I will wait. Yeah, maybe later? No! Do it now! I don't think I want it, to be honest. No offense, it's actually just really shitty. Apply the wallpaper this fucking instant, you cretinous Philistine, or the deal's off! Okay, fine! Yeah, freaking Zooks. Just what I need, another pushy bro in my life. This secret training of yours better be worth it. Why do you not accept my gift, Jake? Oh jeez. Jake, you need to grow a backbone, please, just block him. Just block him and ignore him. And I made it with love. And by love, I mean I hate so utterly foul indeed. Which in his culture, of course, means means love. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Jake, just block him. Just block him. Please, I'm begging you. Don't accept his help. Don't accept his help. I'm very concerned for you, especially since your name is English, and he's a lord, and we know that there is a villain called Lord English. I'm very concerned for you, Jake. I'm very concerned indeed. It's not training, it's just some guidance from a faraway alien. I will be your patron troll. That's like this whole thing in your story, having a patron troll. But I thought you weren't a troll. Of course I'm not a troll! Trolls are a kind of pestilent vermin and they should all suffer and die! Patron troll is just a phrase to help you understand. It's not helping me understand though. Shouldn't you be a patron cherub if anything? No! God, don't make up terms for what I am! I'll do that! I will just be your patron dude! Or maybe your patron man bro! But do remember Caliborn's own warning. Okay, what did he warn about? I do not remember what you're referring to be honest. Red herrings swim this way. Oh, yeah. Red herrings swim this way and that throughout the story. Yeah. True. So it could be that, Jake being Jake English is just a red herring. Or it could be that you're trying to throw another red herring my way here by implying that, and there is something to it, and you're trying to throw me off the trail. So basically, there is a net zero here of understanding. It could be one way, it could be the other, who knows? Okay, fine, Jake is Bartholomew. Such a devilish ruse. Or maybe it's not a ruse, and it really is that this was a red herring. Or maybe we're all a red herring, yeah. Oh god, you're all here just to throw me astray from the scent. You're just here to throw me off the scent, lead me down the wrong trail, give me wrong theories. But I do think there's something there with Jake and English. Even if it's not directly that Jake somehow becomes Lord English, I do think there's something to it. But oh my god, yes, I want you to have wrong theories because I am a scoundrel. Right, but I'll never lie to you at the same time. Yes, you would. I think you would. Case in point, Bartholomew. You would absolutely all lie to me if it was funny. Never. You're all completely... You never lie. That's a lie. Yeah, the comic isn't over. Oh yeah. I trust you guys completely, except I do not trust you to tell me the truth about the plot. The comic isn't over till we're all dead. Even at the so-called end of the comic, it still lives on through the fans. And as we know, Homestuck fans never die. The comic isn't over till we're all dead, and we're all immortal. Oh my god, okay. So, basically, summary. Jake being Jake English, and Caliborn being a Lord of Time, could or could not have anything to do with the big bad, Lord English. The truth is, I'm changing my neo-pronouns to Lord English, so now I'm Lord English. Gerard was Lord English all along! Oh, man. Yeah. So it could be something here. Caliborn being a lord and Jake being an English could have something to do with our big bad Lord English, or it could be a red herring, or the fact of it being a red herring could itself be a red herring, meaning that there is something there, or that itself could be a further, deeper, redder herring, a redder herringer, to throw me even more off the scent. So basically, we've wrapped all the way right around to a circle of logic that makes no sense and leads us no closer to the truth. And the only way to find out is to dive deeper into Homestuck. Which we shall henceforth do. God, where are we? Oh, Armeiji, your patron man, bro. Sounds pretty gay. What the hell is that? What's what? Gay. What's gay, you idiot fuck? Oh, right. Forgive me, I forget you aren't familiar with all of my Earth lingo. It's like, how do I explain? You know, it's a rather old-fashioned term for being jolly and festive together. Like, that rollicking time we had scrumming the other eve sure was gay. I see, then yes, you are correct. This is going to be gay as hell. You only give pink herrings. Or do you know why he's named English? He was named after Lord English. I'm gonna be honest, I do not remember that. I do not remember that. There is so much in Homestuck. I cannot hold it all in my tiny brain. You're right, Ray X6 is rather forgettable. Forgettable isn't the term I would use, but it's, oh my god, there's so much that's being thrown at me at once that I cannot hold it all in my teeny tiny brain. That's why I look what Jake's grandpa named him English as a fuck you. I do think it would be like super funny if it turned out that like, oh, actually that's just an extra thing that it on, and he does actually become Lord English. So I still theorizing that there is some connection, some like further connection between Jake and Lord English. But like, cause it would be so funny after that. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna name him English as a fuck you to that asshole Lord English. And then way down the line, oh dear, he becomes Lord English, which I named him. Oh no. That would be so funny. I mean, yeah, Little Cal and the cue ball guy, yeah, we saw it happen gruesomely. Who ends up looking like Caliborn. Oh. I remember this because it was before Act 6. Yeah. I remember it because it was before Act 6. Oh. I really do need to, like, go back and, like, reread some of the earlier stuff that I've forgotten and brush up on the deeper Homestuck lore that I've forgotten. Probably by just rewatching my own VODs. I'll have to make time for that at some point. Or, don't worry, none of it matters. It matters to me. I need the lore. I need the lore. We're past lore mattering. I need the lore. I need the theories. Oh, hold on, one sec. you're muted. Okay, I'm back. It was just my roommate who I did not know was here, leaving. I thought she had left for the holidays yesterday, but no, apparently she was still here. Being very, very quiet and mysterious in her room. Hiding from me. Anyways, now she's gone. Now I have the place to myself. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, it surprised me quite a bit. I just heard a door opening somewhere. And it freaked me out a little. But okay, I'm back. My roommate's gone. We're good. We can continue with the gay lore. I thought I was alone. I didn't know she was still here. She was just chilling in her room. We had a good laugh over it. No, it was just a misunderstanding, and I thought she had left yesterday, but no, she's leaving today. Oh, okay. I see. Then yes, you are correct. This is going to be gay as hell. But no, you don't understand. I live off the lore. The lore is what sustains me. I need the lore. Oh, look. Someone behind you. Oh, goody, just the way I like my hijinks. Jake really said he loves his gay shenanigans. So, how do we start? There's not much to this. I just tell you some shit to do, and then you do it. And the ultimate dumbness of it all is, you are probably going to do a lot of it anyway. I was? How was I going to do the stuff if you didn't tell me to? You mean I was going to do it, like, on accident? So prude of himself. So prude of himself. Oh my god. No, the thing is, I was always going to tell you. I don't understand. Neither do I. Okay then, I'm glad we settled that. But I kind of get it on some level. As a lord of time, I think I'm going to master time. Not with my brain, which would have been too hard, but with my instincts. Like in a way that works with my natural impulses, such as my ambition, my will to commit mayhem, my desire to punish those I despise. So if I want you to become stronger, you can challenge me later, and I see evidence that you'll probably become successful. I think to myself, why shouldn't I be the one to make that happen, if it's going to happen anyway? I think part of my reasonable quest is to become at ease with the forces of inevitability. Inevitability that all things should and will fall in my favor, that all causality answers to me, and that all outcomes not only serve me, but consist of my being. So I feel that the more I grow in power, the more stuff it should turn out I am responsible for. Up to and including everything that ever happens, even if it has to be retroactively. Nope. Don't reckon I understand much of that either. But I guess I'm not supposed to. I mean, not being a time maestro or what have you. I guess I should be boning up on hope, though. What can you tell me about that? I don't know a fucking thing about hope. It's supposed to be a force of unparalleled power, but really it sounds so lame. But I guess that's why it makes sense that it's your aspect. It striketh me as a guy who is lame enough to hope someone to death. So why don't you tell me about it? Tell you about hope? Well, I think it's something everyone should have in their hearts. I knew it! You just said the lamest possible thing, but I wasn't finished! Fuck! Hope, to me, is all about believing in stuff. Even if you believe in stuff, then everything feels like it's going to turn out okay. And if you believe in stuff with enough gusto, I dare say it imbues that stuff with a pinch more chutzpah, even the fake stuff. And then if you keep an open mind and adventurous spirit, that chutzpah flows directly into your heart, and that's when you have the power. So I think if hope grants one the power to smite villainy and vanquish hooligans, that's probably where it comes from. No, God, no. This is actually the worst thing I've ever read. That can't be right. I refuse to believe it. Well, there's your problem, dude. You don't want to believe. Just let go and believe in things. Then you'll find you had the power in you all along. yeah. Dude who's responsible for the eventual demise of the universe. Just believe in the power of friendship and hope. Oh my god. Oh, this is so funny. This is probably the funniest conversation that's ever had. You are so dumb. I just can't believing it. How truly stupid you are. Whatever, forget I asked. I'm sure you'll find out what hope is really about instead of that insipid bullshit once you become a god tier. How do I do that? You go to Prospect, get on your quest, Sarswapagus, and fucking die. Die? Yeah, you off yourself without hesitation, or failing that due to pathetic cowardice. You wait around to be slain serendipitously. Don't worry about it, I have all this under control. It's one of the ways I'm helping you to the top. Okay, then I will choose to believe you. Even knowing that this is true, it's kind of insane for him to, like, be listening to this guy who's, like, done nothing but, like, be mean and to both him and his friends, and like listen to him say like, oh hey, by the way, you're gonna die and I'm gonna help make it happen, and this is all to help you actually, and he just believes it. He has hope. Oh dear. Even if we know that what he's saying is right and good in this instance, it's insane. It's insane that he believes him. It's insane that he believes it right away. Oh my god, be a little more skeptical, dude. Be just a little more skeptical, please. Please, for my own sanity. Okay, then I will choose to believe you. See what I did there? I just scored a few more hope points by strengthening my trust in you as well as our burgeoning friendship. Oh, also, friendship is a huge key to being good at hope. I forgot to mention that. He's literally just saying, like, hey, believe in the power of friendship, and it all turned out good. Jake? Skeptical? Yeah, he's never. Yeah, oh, God. Jake, please. Just have a little more, just a little bit more of backbone, just a little bit more of skepticism, just a little bit more of self-preservation instincts, please. Yeah, a grand ask indeed. Oh my god. I can't wait until you challenge me so I can beat you senseless with my cane. Me neither. So you say you will help me be a god tier, but there are other ways you will help too? Yes, I'm going to give you a gift. It is my juju. Neat, but what the bejesus is a juju? I really find it hard to comprehend what sort of asshole doesn't know what a juju is. But since I am your patron man, bro, I will put aside those feelings and attempt to be a little more gay. That would be hunky-dory. In my view, distinguished gentlemen should always strive to be as gay as possible with each other. Amen to fucking that. Anyway, a juju is a magical thing. It has no real beginning or end. They're just always around, there for you. You grow up with them and they bring you comfort and you never question their existence. It's like some of the shit you had in your room as a kid, except not useless garbage and more magical. They always have rules and they always have owners. You can take someone's juju if the owner has killed, or if the owner was killed, or if he gives it to you freely, like I'm doing, so I will give you the code to make it yourself. Once you do, it should disappear from my chest and it will no longer be mine. I'm nervous about this. This sounds straightforward enough. What's the code? It is Ouroboros. Be careful, that is case sensitive. Okay. I would tell you the code for my sister's juju, but I don't know what it is. A while ago, I went to get her juju, but the fucking thing was gone already. I think the crafty bitch already gave it away. Oh, is that what she gave to Jade? Or to Jane? Yeah, I think that has to be what she gave to Jane as a gift. We could try to guess it maybe? Forget it. The possibilities are probably infinite. Yeah, you're probably right. So what sort of magical properties does your juju have? I don't know exactly what it does. It would be so funny if it was also Ouroboros, but just with different capitalization. So what sort of magical properties does your juju have? I don't know exactly what it does. I've never tried it because it was too precious to me. Whatever mine does, my sister's probably does the opposite thing. But what they do individually pales in comparison to what they can do together. When combined, the Jujus become the most magic thing ever. They can make all your dreams come true, and everything that needs to happen will magically fall into place. Really? That sounds almost too good to be true. If you don't even know what your Juju does by itself, why do you think they do that together? Because I believe it with all my fucking heart, you stupid piece of shit! Hey, the power of hope! Oh, why didn't you just say so? That's all I needed to hear. See, you're getting the hang of hope already. Yeah, I guess. The bottom line is, don't worry about it. Just take my Juju, have faith in your patron dude, and leave everything to me. Roger that, Mr. Lord. Say, do you have a name? We know your sister's name. Can't we know yours too? No. There are many things you shouldn't know about me for your own good. If you knew them, if you even knew my name, you would shit your pants harder than any human ever has, so you may continue referring to me as your lord. Well, I surely don't want to spoil any clean trousers. So it would be funny then if, Caliborn, if the reason, like, he ends up as, Lord English, that he takes on the name Lord English, is that he names himself after Jake, who was named after him. That would be so funny. Well, I surely don't want to spoil any clean trousers. Even though your warning sounds a little hyperbolic, I will trust you, my lord. But I call you that people could mistake our conversation for a nefarious and underhanded collusion among felons. Shut the fuck up! As you wish, my lord. So, Lord, may I ask, why are you giving me your Juju if it's so dear to you? Is your commitment to this man-bro-boy pledge of yours really that strong? If so, I'm really impressed. I would have a really hard time giving my favorite stuff away to a total stranger. Don't flatter yourself. The gesture is relatively meaningless. The truth of the matter is, I found a new Juju, a much better Juju. A Juju that makes all other Jujus look like frivolous, childish nonsense in comparison. Oh god, it's little Cal, isn't it? Yeah, then that's quite a treasure you found. Where did you get it? Did you plunder a tomb or such? Sort of. It was excavated from this planet's soil, along with some other artifacts, and given to me by my infuriating asshole mentor, a man who was an invincible clown. Well, that sounds nice of him. He can't be that much of an asshole if he gave you such a nice present, can he? No, believe me, he can. Yeah, believe me, he really can. I had a clown give me a nice present too once. I would never have met my good friend Mr. Aerosol without the kindness of that clown. Yeah, it's the same fucking clown somehow. I'm telling you, this asshole is eternal, and the beings he creates for your party are disgusting abominations. But what can you do? Nothing, I've learned. He's a clown. The rules are clowns can do whatever they want because of miracles and hold no accountability for their deeds. I don't like it, but those are the rules. So what's this Juju he gave you? Universal constant. Something very special. A wonderful little falseman. Yeah, it's little Cal. Oh my god. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, yes. But there's the rabbit friend too. And the irony is, I've seen him before, but I regarded him with suspicion and fear. I was a fool, though. I did not understand the special bond with him that I had, because I did not have a chance to gaze soulfully into his beautiful eyes and commune with the doll in a personal and intimate way. Gosh, that might just be the gayest thing I ever heard. Thank you. Your human concept of gayness adequately describes the feeling I have when I embrace my perfect floppy little man. The thing is, I understand him more now. Before I thought he was a cursed vessel of misfortune, which seemed eerily empty to me. He was hollow, not yet filled with bad juju, and looking into his eyes now, I see that I was right. Almost. He is empty right now, but a juju follows a long and winding path on its eternal journey, and he will not be empty forever. Somewhere along his journey, in some way I don't understand yet, he will stop being empty and his curse will come to life. And wherever he goes, to whatever universe or plane of reality, all who exist there will experience nothing but misery and death. Yep, Little Cal is the ultimate true final boss of Homestuck. Absolutely. Oh, I hate this little puppet man. He creeps me out. Not because he's a puppet. Puppets are cool and awesome. But just because it's him. Just this specific puppet. Scary motherfucker, yeah. You see, there is nothing worse than a cursed juju. It is why I was so nervous about him before, but all along there was nothing for me to fear, because now I know, through intensive communion with this precious mystical puppet, that the curse which will blossom in his fluffy heart will do so because of me! Yeah, probably. Probably. I can't explain it, but when I look deep into his eyes, I can feel him out there in later stages of his life, by which I mean, I can feel myself through him somehow, as if my essence will one day become entangled with the void, and then mysteriously accessible through my soft, happy pal. Well, that kind of explains why the puppet, why little Cal became Lord English. Become entangled with the void and then mysteriously accessible to my soft, happy pal. Oh boy. And to all those along the way who he deems worthy of accepting into his custody if they should dare to fondly gaze into his sparkling baby blues, they will be peering through the most beautiful windows. Oh dear. Into my hideous soul. Yeah, the ultimate invasive species. Oh my god. That, kind of not great. That doesn't sound great. No, it doesn't. Not at all. And we're back to Jane, apparently. Return home. You enter the upstairs hallway after completing a successful sad jump onto your balcony. Finally, some peace and quiet. Hopefully you'll find some respite from all the cyberbullying and teen drama you've had to deal with lately. It's been a while since you were home. You're immediately reminded of simpler times, when it was just you and your dad, and all you could smell, and you could always smell something baking in the oven. Actually, thinking about those days is just making you more emotional. Maybe coming home was a bad idea. Hi Jane, poor girl, yeah, I mean, hey, she has a gift from Calliope coming in. Hopefully that'll cheer her up. Reminisce. Here's this familiar douchebag again. A hallway fixture ever since since Dad stopped pretending to like detectives and sitcom guys for your sake. Your dad loved this douchebag. Whoever he is, this guy is probably the closest thing you have left to a father now that your dad is most likely dead. You consider going to his bedroom, but you decide against it. The ties and hats strewn about, the melange of aftershave and cologne, the childhood photos he kept of you. No, those reminders could only lead to another mental breakdown. You'll never forget the first breakdown you had when you snuck into his room. You found an unwrapped present before your birthday. It was a box of Gushers, and you were stunned to realize that awfully gooey fruit snack was manufactured by the very same company you were due to inherit. As everything you thought you knew came crashing down around you, that day you swore, the moment you ascended to the throne of the BC Core Empire, you would issue an immediate global recall of the foul product and discontinue it forever. You often joked that the snacks were so nasty. It was almost like they were filled with multicolored slime, harvested from plump extraterrestrial larvae. Oh, you told your dad about your plans for the product. You both had a good laugh. You have got to stop remembering things about your father. It's just way too sad. Oh, well, maybe one day I should get some Gushers, to be my snack on stream. Oh, oh my god. Slime harvested from plump extraterrestrial larvae. Yeah, if only. So that's a profound wisdom from Hallway Sarah. The characteristically tight-lipped Hallway Sarah unsurprisingly has no advice for you regarding the tragic loss of a family member. You could always relate to the role he played as George Michael, the darkly child of a single doting father. But unlike you, George Michael was always surrounded by an extended family and their hilarious antics, and he would never know the tragedy of losing everyone he ever loved. You suddenly resent George Michael and the Hallway Sarah altogether for the happy ending he was allowed to have with his father, which you will never get to experience. In fact, you think you're starting to hate the Hallway Sarah. Someone needs to wipe that smug look off his face. Give, give Sarah Beagle Puss. You guess it's kind of funny? No, it's not funny at all. It's depressing. You're depressing yourself now. Your prankster's gambit goes into a tailspin and hits rock bottom. You've never felt so sad and unfunny in your entire life. You begin to cry again. The hallway Sarah glares in judgment at your weakness through his unfunny puss. You return to your room. Hey, there's your old Unreal Era's Thoughtwave tiara top. You haven't used that thing in ages. It's probably for the best that you stopped. You're pretty sure it was doing funny things to your head. Maybe you shouldn't have come here either. All you see is more stuff to remind you why you're feeling super down about everything. Examine wall Tobias. Like this. Jake sent you the periwinkle heartthrob pinup back when you were still able to think about him without feeling horrible about yourself. Those were the days. It's funny how looking at a thoughtful gift which once brought you such delight now only precipitates feelings of bitterness. Even the innocent Mr. Funk is caught up in the crossfire of your lamentations. How could Tobias be so clueless? How could he not see the pain he was causing with his oblivious demeanor, his repressed feelings of attraction towards men, and his total inability to understand other people's feelings in spite of his credentials despite his credentials as an anal rapist? Of course, on the TV show, his buffoonery resulted in laughs galore. But if that was in real life, you don't think there would be anything funny about the situation. In reality, Tobias and his family would probably never stop being sad. You think you're starting to hate the Wall Tobias too. Examine Wall Swanson. Combination analyst therapist. Okay. I was like, what the heck goes on in that show that I don't know about? What? On the other hand, your Wall Swanson is still beyond reproach. Tobias is very normal. Sure. I'll choose to believe that for now. On the other hand, your Wall Swanson is still beyond reproach, and Mr. Swanson continues to be the perfect man. You know for a fact he wouldn't put up with any of Jake's bullshit. You consider doing the thing where you kiss the poster, but you're feeling way too depressed for that sort of frivolous flapdoodle. He is pretty much the Jake English of the show. Yeah, I could see that. And what did you know it? Just the guy you wanted to hear from. This ought to be good. Maybe don't answer it with the tiara, though. We are coming up close to the end of stream, though. We have about 7 minutes left. Jane, answer. Jane, are you there? I wouldn't blame you for not answering, since I was such a shitty bore to you last time. I just wanted to formally say happy birthday, and also to pass along a birthday present. I doubt it'll make up for all the ways I've hurt your feelings, but maybe it'll be a start. It's some fancy juju thing about the Calliope's bro gave to me. Ooh, okay. So he's sending her, Caliborn's juju, and I think Calliope is sending her juju. So she's gonna have both jujus, that, like, you know, unlocks ultimate power or whatever. So this is going to be very interesting. Huh. He specifically gave it to me to make me better so I could get stronger and punch him in the snout someday or something. I don't know about that. I don't think I care about becoming a great hero and challenging a weird grumpy alien all that much. Not nearly as much as my friendship with you, so I want you to have it instead. Just use the code to make it. The code is, or bro, no wait, that's way too long. How many letters were code supposed to have? Ah, fuck. Bro, something? I know, there was definitely some little U's in it. Ah, shit, I really should have copied it down before I closed the chat window. Wow, those aren't even close. Hang on, let me think. Dude? This is kind of important. Yeah, you really should have copied it down. Holy shit. Dude. You closed the chat window without a word. You cannot believe that guy trying to re-gift you a present from that asshole of all people. You don't want anything from that horrible creep. You don't care how magic it is. He can take his stupid juju and shove it up his patoot. Sorry, Tobias, but Jane has decided that you represent Jake for the purpose of this angry outburst. Oh yeah, he's fumbling hard. Oh my god. Oof, 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 oof. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Oh no, this conversation is going to make you even sadder, isn't it? Jane, answer, you guess. Nope. Oh, hold on. I gotta... There we go. There we go. You're reading a number began cheering Gutsy Gumshoe. Happy birthday, Jane. Forgive me for submitting this letter and logging off right away, but I am breaking with our usual linear dialogue, and I'd rather not tempt either of us to trade causal spoilers. I wanted to give you a present. Something told me you could use a pick-me-up about now. I'm sending you the code for my juju. It may not be easy for a human to understand, but jujus are very special to my people. So when I give you this gift, it is indicative of how much your friendship has meant to me, Jane. It has some magical properties, but nothing too fancy on its own. I hope it will bring a smile to your face nevertheless. But if you want to know the truth, it will become infinitely more useful if it is combined with my brother's juju. Perhaps when we begin playing our game, I will be able to convince him to relinquish it. One of these days, he'll understand working with others is going to be necessary if he wants to accomplish anything. I'm so looking forward to my session and catching up to where you are now. I can only imagine what kind of adventures you must have been through already. I can't help but think we've been feverishly trading notes on our respective quests since you've entered, no? Maybe you're even tired of hearing from me by now. Apologies both retroactively and in advance for talking your lovely human ear off, but I just know I won't be able to contain my excitement. Anyhow, the code for my juju is Ouroboros. Oh my god, it is! It is the same code, just with different capitalization. Oh my god, that's perfect! Oh, ta! Oh, you were right, that conversation made you so sad, Jane. Oh no, you shouldn't have put it on, Girl, obey, submit, comply. You there, girl? Puff. Oh my god. Oh no, oh dear. Oh, girl. She's really having a tough day. I'd really been hoping that, the Calliopes would cheer her up, but I forgot, like, oh yeah, she's her friend who's, like, probably dead. Like, oh yeah, that's probably depressing. Yeah, I did not think that through. Roxy, pester Jane. Jane's forever. Take deepest Jane yelling breath. Jane! Oh, yeah, right. Like there's any chance you answer me. With today being International Everybody Ignore Roxy Day. Sigh. Like, doing literally the Frenchest of possible sighs over here. It's wearing a lopsided beret in the city of goddamn light, falling in fucking love. Such is my sigh. I'm packing totes and the ennui, Janie. Or should I say, ennui? Wait, ennui is probably already a French word. I'm not sure that one needs any more Frenching up. I should know this because my last name is French sounding, even though I'm pretty sure my mom did not hail from France. I don't know, who even cares? Fuck you, a certain language. Yeah. So the report is that I already said to some chumps and I'm getting maxed fatigued repeating it. I'm on Darcy. We need to be god tiers and die on slabs and junk, and I'm invisible cause of ring, whatever. Oh, I think your dad's here and he's probably alright, so there's that. Oh, I saw Callie too. She's okay. Well, I mean, she's dead, but in ghost form, so she's as okay as one can be who is also dead, which is apparently just fine. So the lesson of the moral here is you can be fine and dead at the same time. Jane, let us now reflect upon the weighty existential ramifications of that thing I said. Yes. Just me and my bestie, balling hecka reveries today. The biggest question which have tormented the wisest scholars and pundits for mad epochs just got so hilariously owned. Hey, Catley also said she would send you a B-Day thing. Did you get? She must have sent a code, which you have to make yourself, so maybe you're doing that now? Hope you're doing that. I'm real curious to know what it is suddenly. Man, I'm bored. Oh, yeah, of course, Jane misses the one message that would probably actually cheer her up, telling her that both Calliope and her dad are okay. Like, we got all this big deal crap to do, and I can't even talk to no one. Jane, ambiguous voidy powers notwithstanding, I'm starting to think I might be genetically predisposed to rambling at length into empty chat clients. Well, hit me up if you see this. Maybe I'll try to text Fefida? My dear precious Fefida. I know she would never ignore me. Soon, hey Fefida, and thus making Crocker so jellies. Yo, don't fuck with my heiress. Girl got royal business porpoise to attend. And do not even think I don't know you out of jail, bitch. You take a flip through my secret jam yet? That sparkle shit I left with the dance clowns on? Oh no, this is the witch! Condesi, my beloved. Okay, I gotta figure out a voice for the Condesi. So like, the Condesi seems weirdly fun, actually. No point standing around sobbing while getting brainwashed by your computer. You decide to make yourself useful and see what all this juju fuss is about. You got a green sucker at a cost of -1 unit of zillium? Which I guess means you gain 1 unit of zillium in addition to the sucker? Okay. Alchemized Caliborn's juju. You aren't a big fan of the guy, but since these are supposed to do something special together, you figure, what the hell? Also, I just got out of a long combo with my grandma and I left my headphones half on, so I had Homestuck in one ear, grandma in the other. Nice, perfect. Oh, that's amazing. You easily deduced the code Jake was trying to remember. It's Ouroboros. Come on, Jake, use your head. Haven't you ever heard of the mythical snake biting its own tail? You worry about that kid sometimes. Anyway, obviously the code for his juju is going to be the same as Calliope's, but written in the reverse case to match his quirk. Once again, your gumshoeing skills pay huge dividends. Thank goodness Jane is way smarter than Jake. You got a red sucker. This one unsurprisingly yields another unit of zillium. Examine jujus. Yes, suckers. So what's so magic about these things? You guess you're supposed to lick them? But what magic thing could possibly happen if you lick these, and what's so special about having both of them? Jujus are so mysterious. Oh wait, they seem to be attracted to each other? Like magnets. Whoa, very strong magnets. The jujus snap together to form a single spiral sucker. The urge to lick it is suddenly overwhelming. I'm kind of worried about Jane licking this. Either something very, very good or something very, very bad is about to happen. Okay, taking a drink of water. Here we go. It looks so delicious. You're presumably being compelled to lick the sucker by some powerful juju enchantment, but it's making you nervous. You must resist. Must not lick the juju! Oh, Jane, engage! Okay, here we go. Oh dear. Engage trickster mode! Oh my god! There we go! Why? Oh my god! Whee! Oh my god! Beautiful. Jane, blast off. Oh. Wow. Yeah, 5713 to pause is the perfect place. Yeah, that seems like a good place. So can we expect your avatar to go trickster mode soon too? My VTuber? Yeah, I could probably throw together a trickster mode for the next time. Act 6, Act 5. End of Act 6, Act 5, Act 1. What? God, that's so many sub-acts. Oh, dear. Oh my god, but yeah, I can definitely like throw together a trickster mode for next time. Yeah. Speaking of next time, the next time we will not be streaming next week because of holiday stuff. So the next time I stream will be December 30th. Just before New Year's. So yeah, so it's gonna be a while since we see next time, so I'll definitely have time to throw together that trickster mode. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas time. Yeah, we got some Christmas mode music here. A Sky and Christmas, nice. Thank you, Mixolity. Perfect music timing as always. But yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic holidays. Yeah, happy holidays, you all. Stay warm. Stay jolly. Enjoy just the next week. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic time. Yes. Yeah, it is Hanukkah right now. Hanukkah started a couple days ago. So yeah, so it is Hanukkah right now. So happy Hanukkah. Whatever holidays you do or do not celebrate, I wish you all a nice, warm, delightful holiday season. And I will see you guys not next week. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Yeah, and by then we can wish each other Happy New Year's. So yeah, and have a great end of the year. Enjoy what light you can, and I will see you guys next time. And I will prepare a trickster mode for my avatar for it. Bye.